Hey guys, it's Zach from the editing part of the video. I'm going to have to apologise for the audio quality of my friends. For some reason, my headphones didn't work throughout the session, so the audio for the actual stream for them came through both my speakers and the desktop. So it recorded both, because my microphone picked it up. I did spend about an hour beforehand trying to get it so my headphones would work and I had to reboot my computer entirely because my mic stopped working because of it. Hopefully next session I should have found a way to do it. If not, I will just mute my speakers and then join in the voice chat for phone. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm trying to work this out as I go. It's the first time I'm doing it. So yeah, apologise in advance, and I am also sorry if the video quality is a bit bad. First time doing this, and yeah. Hopefully, the audio isn't too bad for you guys. For when I listened to it, it wasn't too bad. It was just an echo, which I do know will get annoying, because this is about nearly 3 hours, like standard for a D&D show. But yeah. If it gets too bad, I'll just try to work out there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. This was a session that, after the last one, was very much... It's not as fast as I would have liked it. It did take more time, but that's why I'm going to play with 5 other people. And not be the old college kids, and no, I'm probably the most mature one, because I don't... As you might hear, I'm not a big fan of a lot of mainstream stuff. Well, if you see me in Twitch chats, which, if you want to know that, if you want to keep an eye out for me, look up the name, check out for the name Hardison009, you'll see me in a few Twitch chats. I digress there. Oh, and by the way, don't expect me to link to Aiden's stuff. I don't watch his stuff, and not rude from what I've seen when I have checked out his channel in the past. I'm not gonna link it. And Aiden, if you're watching this, I am sorry. But, ain't gonna happen. Mainly because I didn't agree to self-plugging. If you're gonna try to plug yourself, do it fucking beforehand. Ask beforehand. Sorry, that is me getting very pissy. But it's very annoying. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy the session. And yeah, if you have any comments and stuff, just try to be a bit polite. And if you want to, get the bell on. Yes, I just quoted how HR, but screw it. Whatever. See you guys in the video. Hello, welcome to Skies of Lordran, a D&D campaign run by 6 college students. Well, 1 college student and then 5 other players from college. I am Zach Conter, the DM, and I am joined by my friends. If you'd like to all introduce yourself one at a time.
Should we go from the top of the...
Top down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, me first.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Aiden. I do content outside of this campaign. I have a YouTube channel myself. Subscribe on there. If Zach puts the link in the description, that's up to him. My character is called Akira. I am a dragonborn barbarian whose whole thing is about punching you really hard and the theme of rebellion and such like that.
Next.
Hello, my name is Abby. I don't know what to say about myself. I play Alexis Idbong, my little lady. Yeah. She's a wood elf and a druid. She makes little wooden things. And she's just loving life. So that's her. That's me. Thank you.
Go. Ruby?
Hi, my name is Ruby. I play Opal, the Asthma Life Cleric. She's just like the ultimate healer, keeping everyone alive and sassing them out when necessary.
Hello, I'm Harry. My pronouns are they, them. I should clarify that. My character is called Tepid. She's a half-orc. clerics, not rogue, yeah, a half-orc rogue slash monk, and her whole thing is like she used to be an assassin and stuff.
Okay. And if that's it, Vincent
I'm
or
here as
Phoebe,
well.
if you're up.
Yeah. Thank you. Hello. My name is Phoebe, and I am playing Mr. Vincent Creedy, and I am a little wizard. And me and Alexis, we have a little cart that will trade goods in, and as we've been going around saying our whole things, his whole thing is money.
Before we start the main campaign, we've been doing this campaign for a few months now.
Since November, correct?
Yeah,
I think November.
I think we started playing in November, and then we fully started in December.
Yeah.
And originally it was just me, Aiden, Harry, and Ruby. Then I think a few weeks before we started doing it through voice chat, Phoebe and Abby joined.
Yep. Hell yeah.
We had like one session with them in person, and then we moved, and then
We had
whole
two.
virus.
We had two.
We did.
Yeah, I remember sitting on two different tables.
No, we had two.
No, I left early at
Oh.
one of them.
So 1.5.
Yeah.
And then like virus happens, and then
Yeah,
thank God
we'll-
we're all having. and
We'll avoid mentioning the current events just to knock down anyone's mood during the campaign
That's a
during
good
these
idea.
sessions.
Let us escape the magical world of D&D together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've drawn like
And
3 campaigns during lockdown because it's like D&D is my escape.
Hell yeah.
We're
And-
D&D-ing, let's go.
And for viewers at home, with this campaign, I do fudge and change the rules to better suit the world. And I did actually mention this in the catch-up video I did, that I believe posted yesterday. But I do also use homebrew, balanced homebrew from DM's Guild, which, if anyone's interested, just comment and I'll put it in. Because a lot of them actually do support. And if that's all, we will start our session. And hopefully... Yep, go ahead.
Can I mention something? If for all the gays out there, Tepid's a lesbian.
Hell yeah.
Why is that worth mentioning?
She has
Oh,
a
as
really
a
cool,
lesbian,
like,
I can determine that it is very, very good information.
Valid.
she has a cool monk girlfriend. So
Don't
yeah.
don't reveal too much. Remember,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Zach would have mentioned that in the recap.
Okay, I'm done. That's the only thing I wanted to say.
Yes, I have a girlfriend.
And, okay, before I actually do the recap for last session, I will mention one other thing. Please, in the comments, do not go into and start complaining about things. This is a session done for fun. We are not Critical Role. We're not TFS Table. We're not Roll Me. We're not The Unexpectables. They're all D&D shows. We're not like others. We are college kids having fun.
We just doing our best. We out here
We just vibing.
We do be vibing though.
Literally.
And if that's all, oh, one more thing. There will be a video out at some point with pretty much each person doing a short either audio or video, it's up to them, about their character's full backstory. Well, what the backstory was before the campaign started, just to save time, and then I'll go from there. And that's all. I'll start the recap for last session.
Yeah.
Previously on the skies of Lordran, the party, upon returning to the ship, quickly planned what they were going to do when they got to the mansion. They explored the ship partially, opened multiple crates and barrels that they hadn't actually explored or opened, and found some useful items, fake weaponry, actual weaponry, armour, along with a barrel of gunpowder, well, what they assumed to be gunpowder, and a barrel full of the juice used for healing potions. After that, the main 5, Akira, Elixis, Opal, Tepid and Vincent headed off to the mansion at the east end of the city, where, upon entering, they encountered a headless corpse, which during the fight, Opal quickly learned that anything that does necrotic damage will also end up healing it while doing a minor bit of damage.
Mistakes are made. Mistakes were made.
After they took care of that, they then encountered a giant cobra, which Akira, using his ability to speak with animals, asked why he was there and quickly learned that the serpent worked for the Master. Well, what they called the Master. After another battle, though very short, they rested for a bit, and Tepid, upon going to explore the mansion further, at least on the ground floor, encountered a room with 3 chests, one of them being a mimic.
A very cute mimic that we all love, and it's now a fan favourite.
Okay, I wouldn't guess that. That's up to you guys. If I ever introduce that character again.
I'm not a fan of this.
Tepid woke up the mimic by reaching inside of it and starting to move around the silver that was in its mouth. And after a bit of argument, the rest of the group encountered the mimic, and then the mimic left. After that, they went upstairs and encountered 3 tiger creatures. One of them knew of Opal, being the former head priest before her mother. After a bit of talk, they managed to convince them to take the group to their master, where they encountered a golden dragonborn named Enji, also known as Akira's brother, and Opal's betrothed. During that time, they also met the person who set the contract out for Akira. The only bit they learned about the person was their name, Karma. During the talk, Opal, under some sort of mind control, they guessed, quickly switched sides and was more than willing to help her beloved, as she called him, against people she thought were her friends, but was then quickly broken out of, just before a fight would have broken out, by the helpful music and voice of a few crew members. Them being Lester and Nero. Upon realization the enemy group was outnumbered, Enji called for someone called Baal to get them away. Just before one of the tiger people managed to fall for a portal along the rest, they were grabbed and then quickly ran away. Upon reaching downwards the stairs, they then encountered 2 other crewmates, Cliff, a Earth Genasi, and Mary, a wood elf monk, and Tepid's significant other.
Overwing woman.
Girlfriend.
And that's now where we begin our session, with the tiger person on the ground and surrounded by 5 people. Go.
Okay.
Wait, where are we?
We're all down the stairs. We've got the tiger guy surrounded.
Alright, well,
It was like we shakes off the remaining of her mind control.
Yep. So what do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna instantly pipe up and suggest Okay, so we didn't grab my brother NG. However, we do have something we can use. Let's take this guy back to my dad and then see what we can get out of him.
Good idea.
works for me.
Yeah.
Cliff, do you mind carrying him?
Yeah, go for it.
Cliff just looks at you, looked behind him where he's going downstairs, and went, yes, send someone who's not being rude. It's fairly slim to carry a giant tiger person downstairs, because that's going to end well. No.
Like, pace back and forth like ew, 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 ew.
No offense, mate. If you want to take him to your dad, you're going to have to do it.
Alright then.
I would offer to help, but my strength is a bit less than yours.
Oh, Zach, for the sake of obviously showing rolls and such, should we start using Roll20 for
No,
rolls instead
Aiden,
of,
I've already said no to Roll20 because of it requires everyone to have to rebuy stuff. Use the
Okay.
dice bot I put on Discord because I've currently got that on show along with the map.
Right, okay. That is good. Right, okay, well, we've got to think of a way of getting this guy to my dad now.
So I don't want any angry Australians in the comments because of my accent. So just a disclaimer that Tempest has an Australian accent.
Oh yeah, just a heads up, any accent I do, I apologise in advance if I offend anyone, I'm crap at accents. So expect me to
too.
try doing a Scottish accent and somehow switching between that and Irish.
It's okay, we're just vibing.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like that.
So as that happened, Vincent and Lixus, I'm assuming you're going to follow them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Opal's offered to help carry. She's someone.
Hang on, if you guys are doing that, can I go and explore the room that's over here?
You
We
mean
didn't
the
ever go in there, did we?
you mean the hallway?
Oh, like the room here, because there's a room right next to it.
I think he means that one there.
I
Yeah,
can't actually
you can. Let me show you what's actually down there.
Okay, is there nothing interesting?
It's a hole.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a hole, isn't it?
Oh, hi, Tempest.
Hi. It's not gonna
Oh,
She's
man.
pacing.
She'd be going everywhere.
Oh, wow.
It leads to the ground floor.
So it is a
Oh.
hole.
Oh, shit.
Okay, it's just a hole. I'll come back down here then.
It's a hole then. Right, okay, well,
Oh, fiddlestick.
I'm going to try and pick this guy up and try and lift him.
Right.
Opal's gonna help.
Okay, Aiden, roll strength for advantage, and remember to put what you're rolling into the dice bot.
Yeah.
Is this guy unconscious or is he awake?
He's unconscious.
He's prone. He's prone and
What?
dazed. In other words, he's on his
Oh,
back and
okay.
dizzy.
Oh.
So he's awake.
Yeah, but he's dizzy. His head's moving like slightly.
Well, then, before we do, let's tie him up then first.
That's, I've got, hang on, I've got rope.
Does he?
Uh,
Yeah. Does anyone actually have rope on them?
I think
I've
I
got
do.
rope. I've got rope as well.
Maybe I don't.
I have rope.
That's a very good thing because I don't have one.
Right, so who wants to assist me tying this man up?
I'll assist.
Roll sleight of hand with advantage then if someone's assisting you.
Okay.
Oh, I've got rope.
Oh, I do have rope. It's 50.
Same. Same.
Yeah. 50-foot should.
I just wrap him like a
Do I put what I'm rolling at the end of the command?
Yes,
This
you
is
do.
all of our rope
Okay.
on one guy and just make him into a rope cocoon.
Alright, so that's the first. Oh god. Yeah, quick note, this dice bot hates me with every fibre of me.
Don't blame the dice bot. This is a bot that specifically created by Wizards of the Coast. There's a thing called RNG, Aiden.
Wizards of the Coast.
What? Huh?
Personally hate
Oh,
you.
not 9 is the best I got.
9. I heard that, and I kind of not even going to be mad.
I'm sorry.
I'm not mad. That's brilliant. You try to you pull out your rope. You go tie it around. You don't actually tie a knot. You just wrap it around him. He starts moving. The rope just falls down.
Right, can I? Listen, let me help. Can I help him?
You're gonna have to roll yourself then, because that was
Tying knots isn't exactly my strong suit.
that's a sleight of hand. And remember to please put it down.
Okay,
Either that
I
or
will
dex,
do that.
whichever's easier.
People just very spaced out, like you pass it
Oh, okay, that's a
Kind of
6.
hand out, doesn't close them until like
6.
immediately after.
You pull up the rope. You start just looping it around him. Doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm a bit clueless as well. Vincent, Alexis, do you want to come and help us, or are you just gonna stand there and do nothing?
I mean, I could just stand here and do nothing.
Or you can come over here and help us right now, please, and thank you very much.
I've got some rope. She's got some rope, she'll do it. I've got some rope.
Well, we've all got rope, we just kind of just failed to get it around him.
Yeah, well, something else sounds so lucky. I don't have any
It's
rope.
like cocoon idea.
I have big hand claws.
Okay, aren't strong.
Not exactly.
Some of them weak babies. Have you thought about that?
I never went.
Strength.
I just never went to Girl Scouts.
An ability to fly.
Wait, that exists in this universe?
I would hope so.
Zach?
Scouts.
Can we get confirmation?
What's this, sorry?
Scouts.
The Girl Scouts exist in your universe.
A version of it exists.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a story. That's gonna be a story point to keep in mind for later.
Hell yeah. Write that in the DM notes.
Write that in the book, Ruby.
Who here went to Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts and knows how to tie someone up? Because I think all of us here are a little bit clueless.
I was deprived of that experience.
I went to Brownie Guides, so that's it. I did not learn how to tie people.
Can I ask out of
Seems like a
character
weird time.
what skill would this be?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Okay, yeah, maybe not.
Who's
Who's
got the highest
good at that?
Who's got the highest dex out of all of us?
Out of the
Definitely
party,
not.
I'm pretty sure it's Tepid.
It's yeah, I've got a 15. So it's
Oh my
+2.
god.
We've got the exact same dex.
Wait,
Weird.
Wait, what's your like? Yeah,
Sleight of hand's only +2.
mine's +2.
Yeah.
Because I've
I've got
proficiency
+2.
on it.
I'll do it.
Can we? We're going. I'm going to assist you. I'm going to try again.
Okay,
It's
roll
probably-
sleight of hand with advantage, and I can't remember three, so please put down what you're rolling, either dex or sleight of hand.
Wait, so am I having to label what the roll is?
You do,
So write the normal thing and then write sleight of hand.
yeah, and
Okay.
also please remember to put in your modifier. Keep forgetting to do that.
I'm doing it. Wait, if I'm rolling with advantage, I'll just do 2d20, yeah?
No, 1d20.
No, just the one, and then you do it twice.
Yeah.
So you could like copy and paste. You could copy it and then just paste it again.
Otherwise, it'll just like
Ooh.
mesh them together. Oh god.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, 16. That's all right.
16?
Yep.
Wait, let me just roll something for him. As you start tying it round, he quickly looks up. He quickly moves his head, his eyes open, and he looks up at all of you. And let's
Hi.
out.
Okay.
But the
Twice.
I'm gonna try and clock him. Okay. Actually no. I'm trying to think because wood bone. No, if I bone breaker, that's gonna. Because I'm gonna try and knock him clean out. But if I use my brass knuckles on him, that's probably not a good idea.
Aiden, your strength is at max. Do not try and knock him out. You will
could just give him a
absolutely
little
wipe
poke.
him.
Little poke.
Well, we need a way of putting him. We need a way of putting him under. We need a way of putting him under.
As you're all discussing this, you just hear, as you just see Cliff has literally just
Singing
elbowed
ours.
the person in the head as the tied person falls down.
Wait,
Just been elbowed in the head?
Cliff is literally becoming the MVP of this party.
Wait, Cliff is here?
Look
He's
at
in
the
front of you.
look at the roll 20, Ruby.
For a second there. As soon as Opal sees Cliff, she's like, "Oh my god, Cliff, you would not believe the day I've had."
Opal,
All about it.
Opal, yeah, can we save this for the ship, please? We still have to get this guy.
Back to my dad, so he can interrogate, so we can get information out of him.
Give me a break, darling.
Yeah, but
Mary and Cliff just look at Opal with a very much a, hang on, what?
Yeah, I know. It's been a weird day.
Yeah, my shenanigans.
We can definitely explain this later, but let's get this guy back first. If you guys can move out the way, I can try and lift him.
Yeah.
I'll give you a
okay,
hand.
Jesus.
You grab him by the front. You grab him by the front. I'll grab him by the back.
Alright.
Stop.
Aiden, how are you gonna do that when you're both on only one side of him?
Shite.
That's a very good point. Cliff, excuse me, I'm gonna scoot over that way.
I'll transform, have my wings, and then I'm gonna unwrap him up.
What's that, Ruby? You're cutting out. You were cutting out.
You're cutting out an awful lot.
Opal will transform into Asma. Grab the guy by the shoulder and hoist him up whilst hovering above him.
Roll strength.
Okay.
Ruby, I'm pretty sure like you're like the weakest of the party, dude.
Should I roll strength as well?
Well, me and you are trying to lift him up as well.
Yeah.
Let's all lift
Okay.
him up for fun.
No, because there's not enough room.
So I'm rolling strength as well.
Yeah.
And so am I.
Ooh, great. 18.
Oh, 14.
Boost.
Why are my rolls awful?
You're
Guys.
that guy.
Have you considered how sketchy it's gonna look us carrying this guy outside? Tied up?
Well, we just say he's a bad guy. Be fine. Maybe we should put sunglasses on him and put him in a wheelchair.
Yeah, we can do that stuff.
I have sunglasses. We can do that. Yeah. That's a solid plan.
Does anyone have polymorph?
Sadly not.
No. Wait, would charming him be a better idea?
He's knocked out.
Oh, he's knocked out. Oh,
Yeah.
crap. Oh, great. This isn't fun.
Well, what is anyone gonna do if they see it? What's gonna happen? Nothing. It'll be
We
fine.
might get
if
accused
the-
for killing somebody.
Yeah, and the authority. Yeah, we will. This is my kingdom. Like, dude.
In
Trying to do
any
anything
kingdom,
against
if
the
we
law.
walked out with somebody unconscious, we would get arrested on the spot.
And trying to do anything against the law in this place is like a horrible
Zach,
idea.
can I
Oh yeah, we know.
Zach, can I roll to see if I remember what time it is? Or do we just know?
It's been
There's a
about
window there,
2 hours since you got here, and you got there about 6ish at sunset. So it's about 8
So
o'clock
it's
now.
about 8.
Okay, it's late, so maybe we'll be okay. Let's just carry him out and see. Someone
I
can
would
go out.
say let's be careful. I would say proceed with caution. For the
Yeah,
Why don't we create a human wall over him?
If
So
somebody,
why don't we block? We make a human wall around him. We block the view.
Some of us aren't human.
Right. Somebody go in
Well,
front.
a being wall.
Somebody go in front and check outside to make sure there is nobody out there that can arrest us.
Okay, well, someone else do that.
Millions of
One of you,
eyes.
I point to Alexis and Vincent. One of you two come with me, and I'll. Come on, you two come with me, and I'll check as well.
We're kind of trapped here. It has to be Mary, Cliff, or Opal.
Opal and her millions and millions of eyes and her small forms kind of like look at you in a kind of, are you sure about that?
Yeah, maybe not Opal then.
Opal wordlessly fingers.
Mary or Cliff. Mary or Cliff, if you could go out and keep watch and make sure that there is nobody out there, that'd be greatly appreciated.
We are forgetting Nero. Keep in mind back there.
You all see Mary stick her head out the window and just yell out, "Lester! Is there any police officers out there?" You say, "No! No police officers!" Because remember, you did hear Lester playing bagpipes.
Well, does that mean all police officers left because they hated it?
Okay.
What?
Which one is Lester again?
The Bard, whose name I did change, and I will tell you all that privately,
Right.
because there is a good reason.
Okie dokie, I'll take your word for it.
Okay, right. So there's no police officers. We're good. Let's go. Let's carry this guy out of here.
Right.
Alright, to my dad's residence. My former residence.
Yeah, one moment, let me just
You
sort
don't
out
live there
now.
anymore because your dad is very angry at you for some reason.
We've kind of sorted things out.
Have you, Aiden?
Opal's millions of eyes.
I'd say about 50% of the way there.
Aiden, what's the one thing I've told you when it comes to this campaign? Do not assume anything. It will not end well for you.
Okay, are we carrying this guy out then?
Yeah, I'm literally sorting out the map for the next area.
Okay.
You know, I think like before she like leaves the house, she untransforms and just kind of like help.
Also, Zach, are we allowed to swear?
Yeah, I've literally sworn multiple times already.
Oh, okay,
And
sorry.
so have
Shitting.
Happy.
it just immediately
If
like
Opal doesn't swear,
descends
the
into
seatbelt
chaos.
belonging to her too.
You already sworn. Opal already swore.
No, Opal hasn't. I have.
Oh, right, I'm sorry.
Said like, rather she's got an hell yeah and heck yes and
Yes.
fiddlestick that really ruffles my feathers.
I love her so much.
In other words,
I'm going to get jolly cross with you in a minute.
Same.
Exactly. That's the Opal brand, baby.
Wait, opal bread. That sounds like a brand of
It's a
coffee.
bread.
yep, and let me just sort something
I
out.
don't know.
Okay, yep. So you will make your way to the Draco Storm Mansion,
Yep.
and
Are we going inside?
first
Oh.
you reach the gate. As you
Hey.
see two very familiar guards sitting out front, and upon seeing the tiger person, they aim their spears at you.
Go on, this
How
is
you
it.
going, guys?
We brought back someone that I'm guessing my dad's gonna want to have a word with.
He's not dead. He's just unconscious. It's all good.
We tied him up. So, I know this looks very sketchy.
Yeah.
But we promise it isn't.
Yep, let me just sort something out. Okay. You see, I don't actually have tokens of this because Roll20 costs a lot of money and I don't have it. But you see, Kira, you recognise this person, same with you, you recognise this as Sebastian, the butler that met you last time.
That gave me my special sword.
Well, technically your father gave you that, he just
Just he was the yeah.
Yeah, you see Sebastian, you see him like opening the engagement. If you'd all like to make this way, your father's been expecting you.
Hey,
Oh,
Sebastian.
yeah.
Good to see you again. How have you been?
He pulls out a pocket watch and went, it's only been about 8 hours, so I've been fine.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Good.
Stop
Good.
flirting. Stop flirting with one of my dad's butlers.
Aidan, you know what Opal's like when she flirts.
Yeah,
So does
but
Tepid
it's
for that
not
matter.
never, I always get nervy when we're guy because it's just usually gonna be like, oh, is she gonna flirt with them or not?
Oh, yeah, like how she flirted with Mary's dad.
Butler is not the type. Opal has a very specific type.
Yeah, the cliff.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, I'm guessing we all. I can't move my token for some.
Wait, has she
Let me just
flirted
sort that out
with
again,
two of
sorry.
Mary's family members.
One moment.
Okay.
Are we going into this big hall area in the middle?
Let me, before you do anything, let me just sort out the tokens.
Okie dokie.
Right.
For those listening, Opal puts the hoe in Holy Woman. Just a little bit.
Yeah, right, okay.
Which is weird because like I'm as ace as they come, so like I don't know what I'm doing.
Does this mean that Opal has flirted with two of Mary's family members?
Technically,
And
yes.
she's very likely going to bang one of them.
It really
Which
sticks
one
into
is
that
it?
family.
We'll never know.
The one that sent his regards.
I'm just kidding. Opal didn't really flirt with Mary's dad. She just kind of like showed an interest.
Saw big
They were
couple.
looking at
Saw,
it.
Still bad.
saw big man and was like, yes, I'll have some of that.
Yeah, exactly.
So you all
It's a chunk
How
of
tall
money.
is Mary's dad again?
about 7 foot, not including horns.
Tiefling. And Opal just like, yeah.
For viewers at home, for a quick description of Mary's dad, think Ron Perlman's Hellboy, but 7 foot and with horns.
And a pirate lord.
He's very tall and very intimidating.
I can't.
Why do you think I
is
said
the
Ron
token-
Perlman? That dude's fucking terrifying.
Is the token issue resolved?
Should be. Try moving it.
Nope.
I can't move mine either.
Oh, one moment.
Roll 20, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, come on. Do Opal.
Alright, there we
She
go.
flew.
On the table, I guess.
Here we are.
Yep.
We need to bring Tiger Man in.
I'm on it.
Anyone else.
Are you able to move yours, Harry?
And down 6 people.
No, I can't.
You should be. Just,
I can't.
We can't either.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't know why.
I've set you guys
it.
pretty much the same as Opal and all that.
Oh, now we can.
Now I can, yeah. I'm gonna come this over here.
Yep.
No, I'm holding this guy, so.
Well, you and Opal are holding the guy. I'm pretty sure the two of you are holding him.
Yeah.
Abby, you able to move your token?
No.
Why is Vincent sideways?
I'm just looking around. It's just an angle.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
should be able to, Abby. Yours is the exact same as everyone else's.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. And here we are.
Yep. So, you bring in the tiger person. What do you do now?
Right. I'm going to explain to my dad the whole situation.
Go, explain it.
So basically what ended up happening, you know that old abandoned mansion on the I'm trying to remember, I'm shit with directions, what side of town was it?
East.
East.
The
Yes.
east side of town.
Yes.
Turns out
Where?
we ended up actually meeting my brother in there. He ended up getting away by using some kind of portal magic, though we managed to capture one of his accomplices instead.
If everyone's looking at Akira Sava, I want everyone to roll an insight check. And please put what you're rolling as well.
Okay.
Where was my insight? Oh, I didn't have a plus on that one. That's really tragic. Oh.
Chew.
Love that.
Oh,
Nice.
I also like to clarify that multi-classing rules don't really apply. So that's why Tepid's
Yeah. I'll explain in probably another video about how I handle multiclassing.
Okie because yeah, I don't have a very high wisdom, but I'm still part monk.
But
Aiden?
ability score improvement, huh?
Aiden, insight check, please.
Oh, okay.
Inside
God damn it.
I think that's just. Oh, my insight's plus 3. Wow. Oh.
My insight's plus 8 for gold.
Okay, so Elixir, when Akira mentions the word brother, you notice his father's face quickly drains of colour in a shocked and looks shocked, and then quickly goes back to normal.
Ooh. Interesting.
Go on in.
Anyway, he kept preaching about how me and him are supposed chosen ones, and it's all to do with our colour, how he's gold and I'm purple. He said he's doing this in pursuit of peace, though the way he was doing it is that he's willing to bring out another war. I'd assume between multiple tribes. Or hell, even multiple kingdoms in that fact.
Also, he mind controlled me into marrying him and completely changed my personality and desires through some sort of spell that I didn't say before. That also happened.
The way he did it was similar to the words you used. The "would you kindly." Something like that.
Aiden,
Yeah.
does Akira actually know that? Does Akira know that? You know that. I don't think Akira does. Akira was not paying that much attention to what was said.
Ah, right, okay. Well, accidental metagame. Whoops.
Yep.
But other than that, we managed to capture one of his accomplices. They teleported. There was this other being called Karma, who was the one who actually spurred upon these portals as they all escaped. It was lucky that we were able to capture this guy before they all made a mad dash out of there. Though what's interesting is what he mentioned between his connection to Opal. I'm gonna look to Opal and say this. We might have to pay a visit to your old place if this is where it might lead us.
Cough. I was the one that caught this guy, by the way. Cough, cough.
Someone's got a bad cold.
Yep. During the entire conversation, because you've all been focusing on Akira's dad, none of you have actually noticed the tiger person has slowly woken up.
Oof.
And looks around quickly and just goes,
Oh Jesus!
Alright.
Started.
And
Okay.
he,
Wild.
after that, he goes,
Not this shit again.
Excuse you, sir.
Not this shit again.
What languages does everyone know?
I know half
I know common and
Common and
druidic
draconic.
common.
One at a time, please. I can't actually understand you all going at once.
Yes. Who goes first?
Okay, common orc and thieves can't.
Yep.
Celestial,
Common
Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Common and draconic.
Abby, what languages do you know?
Druidic, common, elvish, and goblin.
Phoebe?
I know common and goblin, but I also know comprehend languages as a spell, so.
Ooh.
Hang on, Ruby, did you just say you know orc?
No, Celestial, Common, Dwarfish, and
I
Elvish.
panicked then. I was like, oh dear. Okay, right.
You all
Didn't tell you. She's just listening in like, ha ha ha.
you all look at that, and as he's starts cackling again, Nero, who's been like pretty much leaning against the wall, steps forward slightly and goes, "Hey, Sonja!" As the tiger person, upon hearing that, his face look pretty much drains of blood in fear.
Oh.
Huh. Isn't that interesting?
And Nero turns to you all and he's speaking Infernal.
Ooh.
Infernal?
The spicy language, right? Spicy one.
The language of demons.
Ah.
Great, that's a good sign. I like that sign.
So okay then. So how are we gonna get information? So how the hell are we gonna get information out of him then?
Did you not just hear Nero? He just spoke his
Hey, Nero, would you be a dear and interview this guy? Appreciate it.
One moment, we just hold up something.
Whilst you're doing this, I'm gonna crack open my wine gun.
Hell yeah.
Now's the time for the sprinkles and the crunch to edit out later.
I'm not that good an editor.
Okay, I'll go.
You have a YouTube editor right here, Zach, if you pay me.
If you guys
Yeah,
turn
fuck
down
off,
your
then.
I do actually do editing commissions. That's the funny thing.
Aiden, I don't have money.
If you guys turn down your sensitivity and then test out, you should be able to avoid it from picking up, because that's what I've done. I've been eating popcorn this entire time. None of you all know because my sensitivity is up higher.
Yo. I'm gonna change that.
Yeah, it's a very helpful thing.
Nero walks up to the. Let me just. Switching that
You hear-
button.
Yeah.
Nero walks up to the tiger creature, pulls out his silver sword that, upon leaving the sheath, starts giving off a small glow, and holds it to the creature's neck as the creature is now even more scared. And Nero just goes, and the creature just goes, okay, I speak common.
Who would have thought? Who is he?
I love him so much.
I can't wait for him to die.
Wow.
Like Stitch.
What was that?
Like, don't be so mean to him. The voice is just as dumb. Be quiet.
I speak common. Non
Alright,
to threaten.
Goodness, he's so cute. Guys, can we keep him?
No.
No.
Never.
Anyway,
I was working for the guy that's, trying to marry you. I don't think so.
Who's trying to directly fuck with me?
Marry Opal.
Alright, fine.
Anyway, spill it.
He's so cute, though.
What you wanna know?
What do you want to know? What the hell were you
Turn
doing?
gangster.
Quite a few things, actually. First of all, what the hell were you doing in that mansion on the east side of town? Second of all, what the hell does my brother want?
Where did he go?
The tiger creature looks at you two and is very much trying to decide which question to answer first.
Right. Okay. Where did NG go? The guy that, you know, you're working for.
Golden boy.
The master went to, safe place.
And
Okay.
that place would be.
Me don't know. Safe place is always taken to, not shown.
Safe and true. Opal, does that ring any bells? That sounds like something that you would know.
Safe and true, huh? Now hold on, let me just write that in my notes.
Note master.
Can I?
I'm gonna turn to my dad. Anything you want to know?
Your father steps forward, raises his hand, and backhands the creature, and just turns to you and just goes, "You know what I want to know."
All right then. Let's ask that next then. What the hell is up with the curse that either you or your master has placed on my mother?
It turns to you and goes, "Master would never curse anyone. He has no reason. He is a true being."
No, he kind of did.
Somebody.
But we never actually confirmed that he did.
But keep in mind the way he was talking about. Keep in mind the way he was talking about my family. It's logical to assume that he might have done.
Upon
Keep in
upon
mind the
saying
mind
that, Aiden, he just the target creature, you can easily tell, doesn't like you talking shit about his master.
Oh, lag. He lag out.
There's nothing I can do. I'm literally using.
No.
Oh no, have we lost the DM?
I'm right here.
Be right back, folks. Actually, like.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm right here. My
Way to stop it happening.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Zach, you might want to try leaving and coming back.
Technical difficulties. I hate it. I hate technical difficulties. It's what happens when you choose to record something for the first time. You're always a bit shit. I'll be right back. One moment. Stop recording for a bit. Sorry about that, guys. My internet decided to crash, so I had to stop recording partially. I probably won't edit that bit out just to explain. But yeah, pretty much. Last thing was the tide creature hit that Akira. Go from there.
Ooh.
What did he say, Nero?
He hissed. I don't speak animal.
I mean, yeah, he is a lion. Lion tiger. He's a tiger. Don't. You're laughing.
Speak with animals work in this situation.
I mean, you could say.
As DM, no, because that is specifically for animals, not humanoids.
As DM.
Yes,
Right.
anthropomorphic figure man.
So
Okay.
We're still
Alright,
holding on to him. I'm going to assume we're still holding on to him, so I'm still holding on to him.
Well, he's tied up as well, keep in mind.
Yeah, I know, but still, we don't want him hopping away.
True.
pop
Well, saying that, Lester's kind of blocking the door.
I know, but still.
Saying that Lester's not the strongest of people, so.
Not
But
underestimate.
then again, he is a big fuck off
I would
centaur.
not underestimate the bard last time someone upset him. Oh boy, I have never been more terrified.
Alright, anyway, continuing on, trying to think now. So what was your, going on to the other question I asked, what was your business in the mansion east side of town? I'm guessing it was to just draw us out then.
I was there to help the master. The master knows all.
I forgot that was his voice.
So let me guess, you've been probably put under a spell that allows you to only say things that your actually no, let me reword that. Disregard that. The way I just as you started, as soon as I started saying it, it was kind of like, oh, that makes no sense. That's not coherent English or coherent common in the context of D&D. So what you're saying is you can't tell. You can only tell us the bare minimum, and it's your master who we're after.
You think so?
Right.
So we took this guy back, and he can't tell us anything.
Well, it's a start at least. It's a start at least.
Does anyone have dispel magic prepared?
I don't do magic. Yay.
I look to Vincent.
I don't even know it, to be honest with you.
Okay. Let's see, do I have it? I might have it actually.
Looking at all of you in the middle, surrounding Mary, you're all tilted in some way, shape, or. You're just standing there. You're all tilted, and then Mary's just standing in the middle, and Opal's just like.
Oh, I have dispel magic.
Well, then do it!
Cast dispel magic on the guy.
It does nothing.
Aww.
Right.
So
this
he's
guy has
literally
been...
manipulated, for the lack of a better word.
He's been brainwashed. He has 100% been brainwashed into this guy's sick ideals.
But it's not magical.
Yeah, brainwashing isn't magical.
Basically, what we're dealing with is kind of a cult. So basically, what we're dealing with is a cult.
Yep. Yes.
Great.
Cults are not good.
Aiden, what's your AC?
15.
Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
It breaks out of the rope and claws at you.
Oh, okay then. I'm in retaliation. I'm going to smack him in the face with the knuckle dusters.
No.
Aiden, it was a surprise attack. You can't. And you didn't say you had them prepared.
Damn it.
When you walk outside, there's a tray full of paint point outside the bathroom.
Thanks, Dad. There's a tray full of paint outside the bathroom.
Yes, I'm so
There
glad.
really is.
There's a tray full of
Dealing 12 damage
12. Okay.
as he claws at you. You will not speak bad about the master if you want your tongue!
I like try and grab his arm out of the...
He broke the ropes.
Okay, can I try and break his arm?
That... Roll to grab, and then roll strength.
God, I hate this. Okay, so it's just...
I cast guidance on Tepid as she runs towards him. And I was just like sitting there like...
Oh, hang on. Wrong bloody channel. Right, that's for grabbing. That's an 11.
11?
Got guidance.
Hang on. Okay, that's a 12 to grab it.
You miss.
Ah, shit, never mind. I won't roll strength then.
It sees you go to grab at his arm, it just moves out of the way.
Try again.
Is anyone else gonna try anything?
I'm just gonna try and punch it back down on the ground.
Roll to hit.
Okay. This is an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. $15.
15.
Yep.
You go to swing, and he ducks out the way.
What the hell? Is this guy saving all of his
He's
saves?
probably keep in mind he's a tiger, so add feline agility. He probably has that, so he's quick.
Opal hops down from the table she's on. Is like, everyone out of the way, and I cast Sacred Flame.
What?
I just kind of wave off to Opal. Not in here! Not in here!
Too late. Too late. Too late. What's the DC for Sacred Flame?
I'm gonna quickly scoot over and protect my dad.
No. This is all happening at once. You don't get a chance. What's the DC for Sacred Flame?
Okay, it is. It says on my roll, hit DC Dexterity 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
You try to you pray to Tano. As fire starts coming down, he just sidesteps it.
Oh.
But there's now a hole in the ceiling.
I will fix that.
Can I just go to Opal and can I just go to Opal and just what?
You're gonna have to go around multiple people.
My bad.
I'm just like looking at Opal like Akira's slowly just like.
Okay,
My bad.
no more fire.
My bad.
Okay.
I didn't think it would. I think I may have leveled up in that battle. So like, I think that was more powerful than I thought it was going to be.
You blew a hole in the roof.
Yeah. As you're yelling, Aiden, the tiger claws at you for another 4 slashing damage.
Right, can I try and grab his arm again and break it?
Can
roll
I
it.
do that with Tepid this time?
What?
What was that, sorry?
Can I do that with Tepid?
No, because you're currently distracted by the slashing. Roll
Wait,
to
what was
grab.
that? Yay!
Yum yum.
Opal's just gonna kind of like shimmy, away from the fight and just kind of like go hang out with these two and protect them.
Yep. Okay. Oh, and for the viewers at home, how I handle severity is I roll a D100 and go from there.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hands are sweating.
Knees deep, arms are sweaty. His vomit on his sweaty already.
Aiden, stop. You go to grab his arm, he moves out of the way, and you go flying into Lester.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
So move your token to Lester.
Jesus Christ, I'm putting that far.
Yep.
Oh
Akira's
god.
gonna go to try and punch him again.
Roll to hit.
And obviously.
Are we failing to take down one guy?
You're failing to stop one guy.
No.
27.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yeet. It's an unarmed. Wait, no. Do I have my brass knuckles on? I think I have.
No, you didn't.
Trying to kill
Okay,
him.
no, that's just 8 damage then.
8
That's an unarmed
damage?
strike. That's an unarmed strike.
Good.
Yeah.
You punch him in the face. His
Yeah.
face doesn't move.
What is happening?
There's a face
What the hell
of
is this crap?
steel.
Wait, are we in combat now?
Why are you trying to kill him? Why
We're
don't
We're
you
not
do
trying to kill him. We're
something?
trying to knock him back. We're trying to knock him out again.
We're not. It like stop him from moving his arm.
Then just hold him, grapple him.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to grab him.
As this is all happening, you Vincent, you see Negrom just roll his eyes, as then 5 ethereal green chains shoot up and grab around the creature.
Okay, what a show off. First
Look,
of
he
all.
knows what to do.
It was Negrom.
It was Negrom with his chains.
It's Negrom.
Okay. It's the Negrom on his chains, is it?
I have to clarify. Is Negrom the one that Tepid doesn't like?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, show off.
So I thought you were failing. Though if you don't want him dead, I recommend not break any of these chains.
Yeah, we kind of found out what happened. We kind of found out what happened the last time we did that.
Anyway, you could have done that before to stop him.
All of you were trying to hit him. It's kind of hard to grab a moving target.
Yeah.
Anyway, continuing back where we were. Father, anything else you want to add?
He's been very silent the entire time.
I am very sorry about the roof. I can.
Yeah, you're paying for the repairs.
Yeah, that's fair.
How much did we pay?
Oh, your father moves forward towards Tiger Person. It turns and starts to hiss. As your father grabs it by the throat and starts crushing.
Stop it.
Oh, dude.
I need information about that.
Right.
Is this a side of my dad that I've never seen before?
Yes.
Kind of like taken back
You
by
have
it.
never seen him this angry.
Akira just kind of takes a step back. Like, because he's never seen his dad like this before. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, no, Jesus doesn't exist in this universe.
And your father goes, "Hi, son, Thoris."
Shit.
What?
Wait, because we've heard Nero speak it. Do we recognise that as Infernal?
Yeah. And you see the creature's eyes. You see the creature go from anger to pants-crappingly terrified.
Wait, who's speaking it?
God.
My dad.
Oh shit,
My
okay.
dad goes Infernal!
Hold on, try to.
I'm gonna step back from this side, and I'm kind of got a hand on my sword.
I kind of put my hand up to Teppan. I put my hand up to Teppan and I go, wait. And I just kind of go back to looking at the creek, looking at what my dad's doing.
One moment,
Kind
just
of-
finding out.
I'm just holding it for extra safety precautions, because you never know.
It's fine, but keep in mind, kind of my parents.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to Akira,
Yep.
and I'm gonna kind of lean closer and whisper to him. Look, your dad has lied to you your entire life. How do you know it wasn't him that put the spell in your mouth?
His reaction, kinda, he was the one who gave me this sword, right?
He could be a very good actor. Just saying. Yeah,
Harry, I'm gonna need you to roll a deck save.
Fuck, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, I hate this. What is my dex save? Oh, okay, it's +5.
He's probably using the lightning breath on you, I just said. So it's, I don't know if it's the same DC as mine.
22.
You managed to just avoid the tiger creature being thrown at you. So move your character here.
Where? Oh, there.
Yep. As he turns to you, and I'm now going to need you to roll an insight check with disadvantage.
Oh no, I hate this so much.
Wait, what? What? Did you see what Ruby just rolled?
Ruby, no! None of that! Stop!
That's so good.
Bad Ruby!
He's married and I would not like Opal as my...
Don't
No.
worry.
Do it.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Upon you looking back at him, you suddenly feel the need to just shrink down and hide, as from what you can tell, behind him looks like an actual thunderstorm.
Okay, I'm gonna do exactly that, and I'm going behind Akira.
I just kind of, and I'm gonna just kind of go to Teppan and just raise my eyebrow and just be like, really?
Okay, maybe it wasn't me.
Anyway, continuing on.
People who enjoys the
Back at
show.
the situation at hand. Akira's gonna draw his crossbow and aim at the creature. You're gonna tell us absolutely everything you know.
The creature grabbed the crossbow from your hand.
I grab my pistol and I toss it to him.
What?
I grab my light crossbow and I toss it to Akira.
No, it's fine.
Ruby, look how far you are.
That Ruby, no, horrible idea.
Hold on, where okay,
Yeah, that's. Hang on. How many feet is that? You can't move.
Okay.
That's 15 feet you've got to throw that.
How do you do that? What?
No, 20 feet, actually. 20 feet even.
Hey, hold on, how do you do that?
Okay. Please continue watching.
Third, it's the fourth icon down, roll 20. See? Allows you to track, like, how far.
Oh, I see. The thing with the ruler. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that.
Yep. As the creature now has the crossbow. Stop it.
Sorry.
Stop.
And it starts holding and
Great, now he has a weapon.
It's a baby with a gun. It's a baby with a gun.
as
Dad, this is your call. What do you want to do?
Isn't he still in the chains?
The Grom's chain.
Yep.
Arms chain.
Yes.
How is he still in the chat? How has he not been disintegrated yet then?
Because he only takes 18 damage.
Oh god.
And
Dad, how do you want to handle... Akira quickly goes over to his dad. Dad, how do you want to handle this?
he's not even speaking at the moment. He's glaring at Shepard. As the creature just goes, bye-bye! As the portal opens underneath him, and he's gone.
And I've lost my crossbow.
Chains though.
You can have my light crossbow and I kind of like hop.
No, it's annoying because I've lost my enchanted fucking crossbow. Right.
He's out. We left.
Oh,
The
I'm
Grom
gonna hand
chain.
you my light crossbow.
No,
That
that's
went
fine.
very well, didn't it? I'm moving again because I want to be away from that guy. I'm
Can I
standing
get
up.
with a second? Can I remove my crossbow from my inventory?
Yes.
No, I'm standing.
Great.
Is he still watching me?
Wait a minute. Is that a one of a kind crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Apparently.
Okay. Does anybody have find object prepared?
Nope.
I think I might have it today. Okay, let's...
Don't worry, I'll try. When we're on our way out of here, we'll stop down at the
Was
town
it
and
you
leave the
find
battle
it?
over
No,
there.
you don't understand. We might be able to find him this...
No, it's logical. Right. Opal, it's logical to assume that he's gone.
You're gone somewhere. Doesn't go out of existence. Hold on, I need to find... You see, like, Opal does, like, trying to, like, remember how the spell works.
So we're gonna say anything about Akira's dad leaving the room. He's out. He's
He's
left.
straight up left.
He's just gone.
I
He's
don't
done
know.
that shit.
I do not think I could ever face that man ever again.
Are there doors or windows or something?
There are 2 doors. Those bits here are doors.
Yes, I knew they were.
Okay, I kind of want to go explore, so I'm going to sneak off. Can I roll stealth?
What, right next
Yep.
to him, in front of him.
Where is it? Oh, he's gone that way.
He's looking at you.
Oh wait, is he?
Yeah, he heard you say, I hate that man, and now you're just leaving.
He's over there though. He's outside.
Is anyone actually going to follow him?
Yeah, I am.
Follow him. I'm gonna stealth after him.
I'm gonna quickly run after him in like concern and such.
Can I stealth after him?
Yeah, roll stealth.
Stealth. 23.
Was it 23? Okay, 1 moment. He doesn't notice you
Can I?
as he starts going down the stairs.
I'm following.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to keep up with him and everything.
Vincent and Lixus, are you going to follow too?
We just everyone following his dad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, just go. Just get in the line. Just follow him.
I'm stealthing after him because I'm clever.
Yep.
Opal follows behind you.
I'm in front of him.
Akira, as you go down the staircase, you actually remember this was a staircase you were never allowed to go down.
Oh no.
Oh. Is he allowing us to go down though?
He's not even paying attention to you.
Oh, okay. Akira's just kind of like, trying to keep his distance and everything, but like, because he's trying to follow his dad in concern.
Yep.
Pit is right behind him.
And
All following him. Why are we all following him?
Yep.
We weren't even allowed in his house earlier.
and as you reach the bottom of the staircase,
Ooh.
you enter an underground chamber.
Oh god, I'm out. I don't like this.
Brown chamber.
Okay. I'm still like sneaking.
Yep.
Oh shit, are those
We are.
stars?
We're not sneaking.
Because you
We're
guys are
surrounding him. Same.
You guys are
I
stupid.
shouldn't have come down here. I regret it.
You might want to move Alexis because that's actually in his path. There's no way you could have gotten ahead of him.
We're
Let's
over
hide
here.
here. Let's go here.
We should do like
Yeah, we're up here. We're fine.
I'm gonna stay here because I'm meant to be behind him. So you're right.
He's going to turn to all of you. If you wish to follow me, you might as well. I believe it's time for Akira to learn the truth about his bloodline.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright then.
Shit. That was not in character, I should clarify.
Alright then, and I'm guessing it's behind that downward staircase that you're going towards.
Mm-hmm. Lead the way.
We will all follow.
You're just like shimmying in.
Is this like an archive or something?
So yeah, like we just like little point.
It's not fair with how many people are actually in this room right
Yeah,
now.
he knows all of you are
Why
there.
is he okay with
Oh
it?
no! Okay, I'm gonna be back. Goodbye.
I think we're about to get a big reveal.
Yep.
Reveal.
As he moves down a staircase behind a wall.
Hello?
I don't
And
want to follow the whole way through. I don't trust this.
So he knows that I'm there now.
yeah, he knows you're all there.
Dang it. Do you want to go in front of me, Alexis? I'm fine.
No.
Go on, Opal. You're first.
Alright.
This man scares the ever-loving shit out of me.
I don't know why we're following him to his basement in that case.
It was a fun little journey.
You have a very good point.
I can't control my past at all.
This is so
You need to
anti-climactic.
reveal
Not
the
seeing.
I am. Be fucking patient, please.
Hey.
Okay.
That's a pentagram!
That is an
Okay.
entire pentagram.
Okay,
As soon as April sees that, Harry's
go in front of me, Kira.
goes off.
Okay. One, I'm going to correct you on that. In IRL Ruby, pentagrams are for protection, not evil.
I have one of those.
Not bad.
They're not evil. That is media lying.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Pisses me off so much.
Yeah.
I apologise.
Witching.
You all see this. What's your reactions?
April is very uneducated on this.
Akira's just kind of like... What? Akira's mainly just confused.
This makes sense with Akira. I think things are lining up.
I have no idea what's happening right now. She's just standing, keeping her distance from.
Oh yeah, God, yeah. I'm not. I'm half out already.
I'm gonna go and grab you.
Oh God, no.
I'm grabbing your collar and I'm dragging you back. You want to roll for that?
Yeah, why not?
That'd be a
Wanna roll
strength.
to Not be dragged.
That'd be strength.
Shit, that's not a good idea. Okay then, great.
Oh shit, 7.
Yeah.
Wait, I still have. Wait, I still have guidance, right?
Yeah. Roll it.
I mean, my strength's -2. You're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Wait, am I fine? Am I good enough?
Yeah, you're fine.
I got 10.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Tepid.
Right, I'm just kind of following,
Listen,
like...
you
Yep.
followed me down here. You're in it now. Come on.
I'm allowed to be half in it if I want.
No,
don't
this
be
is what
freaking
you
baby.
see, Akira. You see this chamber and this chamber, as your father goes towards this one.
I'm gonna obviously keep
I'm
following
gonna go
it.
the other way.
Yeah.
I'm rebelling.
Everyone like goes there. Everyone kind of like looks at like the big thing on the floor and kind of like is like really confused. What is this?
This way.
Tepid, you see, well, you actually see what's there, and you actually see a statue, and I need you to roll religion.
Okay.
Shame that Opal's going in the opposite direction.
Yep.
Oh, it's a +1 intelligence check. 3.
Ooh.
This is a very strange statue. Very strange statue. And you see a book, and you see the dagger.
Go up to it.
Yep.
Can I touch them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch them then.
Yep. As you look at the book, it's in a strange language. You're not sure what it is though.
No.
Okay.
And
touch the dagger. Can I move it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick
Pick
up
up
the
the star.
And
You don't tell me what to do.
while this is happening, your father, Akira, goes over to a desk.
Right.
And he then just turns to you and I assume you have a lot of questions.
Yeah, quite a few. Ever since I've gotten back into town, it's just been one roller coaster after another.
Okay. What the man who says about that he's your brother is true. He is your brother. Technically.
Yeah, he mentioned I was adopted, but to be fair, that doesn't actually faze me. Makes me respect you even more for bringing someone like me in. Honestly, I was.
We didn't have a choice.
Hell yeah, adoption squad, and I run over Akira and hold out a fist bump.
Oh, I thought you were agreeing with him calling himself a prick. You were like, hell yeah.
But yeah, he pretty much he says they didn't have a choice in taking you in.
Right. Okay.
And sadly, the fact you brought in a Rakshasa confirms my worst theory.
And that's
Before we took you in, your mother and I were part of we assumed a small group of people praying to a god that was supposed to bring balance to the world.
I'm guessing this is the god that my brother was preaching.
Yes. And we were desperate to have a child. We tried after many years and can have one. Then, lo and behold, a member of the group asked us to take care of you.
Right.
We assumed was a sign that our prayers had been answered. But after a while, we quickly realised you were very different to what. And we couldn't let you become what the group wanted. So we left the order.
And I'm guessing that's where my brother comes into play.
We knew there was another, but we didn't know that he was your brother. We just assumed that it was another child chosen.
Right.
And sadly, this group isn't one you can easily leave. It means your mother was cursed as vengeance. And sadly, I don't think there will ever be a way to free her from the curse. And you actually notice he's starting to cry a bit.
Akira's gonna go over to him and offer him a hug.
One moment, just need to sort something out. Once again, Aiden?
That'll be Dylan. That will be the doggo.
Stop. Aiden, go.
Right. Akira's gonna walk over to his dad and offer him a hug.
He brings you in and I hold you close.
Opal's seeing all this.
Yep.
What's Opal's reaction to all of this?
She's just kind of like touched and make a move. And if you turn to her, she's just like, not like crying, but like she looks like genuinely like touched. I'm so sorry.
I thought that was Opal. I saw the name move and I thought that was. But no.
Yep.
Right. Anyway, continuing on, Zach.
I'm gonna have to tell you this now. Do not get involved in this group. Avoid them. So long as you and your brother don't interact, the world will be safe.
All right. So what do you want us to do for now? What do you want us to do for now? I've got a child that I need to reconcile with.
Bring them here.
Alright?
The child will be safe. That's one thing I can confirm.
Alright. Because it's getting pretty late, we'll do that in the morning then.
That's okay with you.
If that's okay with you.
He nods and just turns back to the desk.
I'm guessing you wish to be alone then for the time being, just to calm down.
At the moment, yes.
Alright.
Should you ever need any help, just ask. I'll do everything in my power I can to help.
I'll keep in contact with you through those letters I've been sending.
I have the sending spell as well if you ever have enough thoughts. And then I leave.
Yep.
Dad, I'm sorry for everything that I've ever done.
I'm sorry as well. Yep. Meanwhile, okay, stop fucking about, you three.
Meanwhile, these chuckle farts.
Meanwhile.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yep.
I'm going to this room and seeing what they're up to.
Yep.
We weren't climbing on the statue, it's fine.
No, you weren't. Okay, so yeah, Tepid, you pick up the dagger.
Yes, I'm picking up the dagger.
What do you do?
I'm gonna examine it. I'm gonna look at it. Should I
Roll investigation.
Okay, right, let me find that. +1, and that is a...
Someone's a lame investigator.
Shut up! 14.
Okay. You hold the dagger up, you look at it, and you actually notice it's got a lot of symbols going down. You're not sure what they are, but you can tell from it it's a ceremonial blade.
Hey, I've already pissed his dad off enough. So, I'm gonna put it down and leave it where it was, because I don't want to get done for taking that away with me and then having it bite me in the arse later.
That's good. Can I go up to it?
Yeah.
Akira's, whilst this is going on,
Yeah, sure, roll
whilst this is
investigation.
going on, Akira's just going to say, as he leaves the room, guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
Oh, never mind. I didn't do well.
Wait, you have a +7?
I have a
Wizard's main score is intelligence.
I'm a smarty boy. I'm not a wise boy, but I'm a smarty boy.
Yeah, you're a big head.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did get a critical fail, so...
Yeah. As you wield the dagger, you hold it up, you look around it, and you accidentally cut your finger.
Fantastic. Hooray. Idiot.
You cracked it, you absolute fucking buffoon.
Well, look at you.
You blithering idiot.
Opal, you now come in.
Well done.
Why are you clapping me? I can't turn my figure around. I'm stuck facing this way. Help. Do the little rotating thing. Okay, I finally got it, yeah.
Did I roll to see what that statue was?
Yes, you did, and you didn't.
Religion.
No.
Can I roll insight or investigation on it to see if I can notice anything about it?
Investigation.
Have fun with your +1
Investigate
investigation.
nice to get nice up.
Oh, get wrecked! 16. Better than that one.
It sure is. I can't fight about that.
You notice the statue is very old. Like, it's got a few scratches where it's been moved. A few pieces of stone missing from it. But you also notice in the center of it is a very strange gem. That the more you look at it, the more you feel the need to go out and grab it.
Well, obviously then I'm gonna grab it.
Oh no.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
I don't think you should. Okay, sure you.
Wisdom +0.
Oh.
It was just
Oh,
like,
okay.
Upon touching it, you get a quick, like, some flashes, but they're not around long enough for you to like fully feel them, and you quickly like let go, knowing upon recognizing the feeling that you felt at the beginning of the adventure when you had a flashback to the Colosseum.
Oh.
You're right.
Wait, I had a flashback to the Colosseum.
No,
I don't know
it's the
what
same
Colosseum-
feeling you had at the beginning of the campaign where you encounter the creature that made you have a flashback.
Oh, the same magic then.
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Don't touch that.
Why?
Don't.
What?
Just
Yeah,
don't.
why?
I can't tell you.
Why not? What is
I
it?
don't
It's
know.
cursed.
It just felt weird.
In what way? Good or bad?
Right, so before you guys even joined us, we fought these like bad guys, and one of them like did a thing, and made me have like flashbacks and crap.
Oh shit.
And it's the exact same feeling I felt. Which I guess is
what?
I don't think you need to know about that. Actually, you know, let's go out. Come on, move over.
Let's not wait and try.
Let's go, Opal. Out you come.
Shit, buddy.
Ruby?
Well,
I haven't even looked at the book yet, bro.
you need to look
Right.
at the book.
While this is going on, Akira's just gonna, say bye to his dad and said, I'll see you tomorrow then. I'll do what I can to cover.
He nods and just lets you leave.
I'm going. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What happened there? Oh my god.
Alright, I'm waving you two along. Come on, let's go. Let's leave my dad be.
Did you just wave us?
No, I'm like waving you along, like, come on.
Okay. Piss off, man. Don't wave at me.
I love how sarcastic and mean Vincent is.
I remember that initial conversation we had when he was like, tell us, no, it wasn't that, it was like, we know you have some skills that we need on your adventure. And instead of being like, oh, thank you for saying that, we were like, fuck off, you know us.
Yep.
You know our skills.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you now just head back to the ship.
Yeah.
Look at us, we're like traffic light.
Well, it's like go, stop, hold on, wait a minute. It's cold.
By the time you reach the ship, it's now about 10, 11 o'clock.
I'm going to bed. I can't move my icon.
Are we stuck again?
Should be able to.
I can't.
You're gonna have to redo the thing you did last time.
Yeah.
Unable to.
One moment.
Oh my god, yeah. What is going on with Roll20 today?
Now I can move it. Let's go.
I
I'm
can't.
going
Be patient.
instead.
I can't.
Be patient.
I'll be patient.
Just vibing.
There is a lot of us on this ship, I'm realizing.
Is it gonna
Oh,
be
no.
size?
There's just 2 ellipses again on my screen.
Is there? Why is it always me?
They shouldn't be, because
I don't have green.
Nowadays, actual.
Like a clone. It's right here.
there's not for me.
Oh shit, yeah, there is. Oh no, wait.
I've got it open as a player and as a DM. Then
I think you are just cursed, Tepid.
This might be
So
me.
what do you do now?
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night.
What about everyone else?
Jesus.
Opal's gonna go up somewhere private on the ship. Alone.
What was that, Ruby?
Opal's gonna go somewhere like quiet and private on the ship. She just kind of like sneaks off.
Yep, that would either be the top area, which I haven't drawn because I didn't actually get time to,
That's okay.
or the cargo hold.
I think the cargo hold.
Okay, one moment.
Ayo, stay away from the car.
Aiden, what are you gonna do?
Akira's just gonna stay up a little bit for a little bit before going to bed.
Yep.
Just kind of, think about, what his father said and everything. Like trying to think of what would be a best course of action from here point forward.
Yep. Just give me. What about Vincent and Alexa? Are you going downstairs as
I
well?
want to know about this jewel. Not like jewel pods, but like
My cat just
diamonds.
jumped on me. Ow! He just clawed the crap out of my leg. It's not cute.
Oh god, get a tissue.
Cute. Right.
Yep.
What was
Attack cat.
Right, sorry. Continue.
Yep. Okay. So
I don't have any idea about how long any of these NPCs have been around, so I don't know if anyone's gonna know about what has happened. Akira has gone to bed, has he?
No, he hasn't. Akira's still.
Is he just there?
Akira's like, Akira's up here.
Okay, I'm gonna.
just assume until I get around to it. That's like the top part of the ship.
Okay. Oh, should we talk to Opal or Akira? I'm really suspicious as to what happened with that gem earlier. Do you see it?
What gem? Oh,
Tepid picked up a gem and went all batshit.
You are gonna try and get into Tepid's past and find out. I swear to God.
Your tragic backstory handed over.
yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Why?
Something's happened.
Aiden, that's because you're not there. You and Nero aren't there. I'm not gonna fucking delete the thing again.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. So as
Yeah,
Let's go Sherlock and John it.
I'm gonna go sit on the bed and get my book out.
Yep.
Get your what out?
You read?
Oh no.
Oh, yes! Thank you. You guys are meanies.
Who do we talk to? Because we could talk to Tepid, but I don't think Tepid's bonded. I don't think Tepid wants to talk.
No.
That's
She
a bad
won't talk to
idea.
us. I don't know, we could try one of the other members of the OG gang.
Mary is standing right next to us. We can ask her. This is so bizarre talking to her. Hello?
Surround her.
Yeah, let's surround her.
Hello.
Hello? Are you alright?
Okay. Before, pretty much, roll initiative. Each of you see who I deal with first.
Okay, great.
Does that include me as well?
If you got something you want to do, then yes. If you don't, then no.
Yeah, I'm not going to then.
Nah. Well, I guess Akira, because he's on the top deck with Nero, he's just gonna have a chat with Nero. Because like Nero, as far as he's concerned, like Nero and Cranston are like very understanding of everything.
Yeah, they've both been around for like hundreds of years, right? Cranston's old, by the way.
Oh.
He's like 300. He's like 300 or something.
200.
100.
Right.
Cranston's
Well,
an old boy.
something around that margin.
I love Cranston.
Yep. So, okay, so going Opal, Akira, then Vincent Nexus.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
So Opal's gonna just go to like quiet part of the ship, and I'm just gonna bring up the spell. Opal is going to cast Sending.
Yep. Who are you sending to?
Hold on, let me just find it real quick. It is.
It's 25 word limit.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna send it to my human mum at home.
Got a human mum.
Human mum.
Aww.
Opal has a human mum? That's adorable! Oh wait, now that you've said that, Zach's gonna make that not adorable.
She already told me in advance.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No.
Oh, so I was gonna say, you have just made a great mistake.
I need someone to like count down words.
I've got it.
Thank you. Okay, 25 words. Okay, so. Hi, Mom. I'm Jay.
Oh no.
I love her.
Traveling with a group of adventurers. They're all very nice. a cult leader tried to brainwash marry me.
5 words left.
Did you arrange a marriage for me?
You got up to 4, and that's where you stopped.
Okay. No, wait, I haven't stopped yet. I was just thinking. So there's 4 left. Okay.
No, you stopped. The message stopped at the word 4.
You could just have, did you arrange a marriage?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I said that. Did you arrange a marriage?
Yep. So this is your human mum, right?
Yep.
Okay. One moment.
Of course. Take your time. And while this is all happening, April is kind of like sitting crisscross applesauce or in the corner, just kind of like
Crisscross applesauce.
Yep.
Never do.
Your mum, your human mum, like hears you and she goes, "Sweetie, no, I would never do that. It's good to hear your voice."
Aww.
Sickly.
And that's your use of message. Well, sending. And
Okay.
as you do that, Cliff just like walks up.
Who does?
Cliff.
Oh, okay.
Hey! What?
No! Don't ruin Guardians of the Galaxy, Aiden. Cliff is not Star-Lord. Fuck off.
Yeah, but like, I was only singing because the song is name is Come and Get Your Love. Down, 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 down. I know where this is going.
Oh yeah.
Do you though?
It's Opal. It's Opal and Cliff. We kind of have an idea it's gonna go.
Yep. So Cliff walks in and he goes like, "You wanted to talk?"
Huh?
Earlier you said you wanted to talk.
You would not believe the day I had. I just got off the old sending spell line.
It's like frickin' FaceTime, except for it's like FaceTime for clerics.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so this is cool. Do you really want to hear like all the details or just the wow crazy stuff?
It's probably not going to be anything compared to what I've gone through in my life.
All right. Well, have a seat and tell him, and I like just like tell him like everything about like the whole like.
Yeah, you pretty much explain what happened last session.
Yeah, basically.
Upon hearing of it, he's going to walk up to you and goes, "That's not anything too bad, actually. I've heard worse." And I'm assuming Mary told you about what happened with her last significant other.
Yeah, that's rough.
If I could find that bastard, well, let's just say he probably be one of the few people to actually find out if there's an actual land down below.
Yeah.
Besides, you've got us. We ain't gonna let any shit like that happen to you.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm just trying to get to the stretch. Well, I'm good. See you in the morning.
He says, "See ya," does a quick wink.
Alright.
And actually, let me just roll something.
Aiden,
Aiden, shut up! Oh! And as you walk past, he gives you a quick kiss on the cheek. Aiden, stop!
This is gonna be Zach. This is like my own little running gag.
Yes, and it's fucking annoying.
Let me have this.
No.
You don't let me have anything.
Yeah, that happens. April like stops and just kind of like does like a 180. Oh yeah, by the way, I feel like I should probably like clarify this. I don't do romance. I do friendships and the sexual side of things. Just heads up.
Bullshit you do. Bullshit you do. Bullshit you do.
Yeah, she literally just does like friendship and sexual stuff. Not like
Zach, Clint is just like, really? Just really?
The heads up. And then Opal's gonna like
Yeah.
go
As you start walking away, he says, "Why not give her a mental try? You never know."
I kind of did. It's not my thing.
Yeah, Ruby, that was a persuasion check.
Huh?
That was the start of the persuasion check. I need you to roll insight.
Alrighty then. Thankfully, I'm good at that.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, but every time you've had a love-related Ruby, it's always gone south.
Okay, hold on.
All good here?
Oh damn, that's a high one.
Why is it so quiet?
Yep.
Shit.
You, upon hearing what he says, you think it over, and you kind of start to agree.
No, she doesn't.
No, you do.
What do you mean?
He rolled a nat 20.
Opal's it though.
20 surpasses everything, even if it's a really high roll.
Opal doesn't really like swing that way in the romantic shenanigans though.
Yeah, there's more the fact of like giving a chance. Not like force you to, but actually give it a chance. But not even with him.
Opal was like, I'll think about it, and heads to bed.
Yep. Now it is. Let me check. It
Abby's
is.
gone to the loo.
Yep.
I'm back.
Oh, that was.
That was fast.
Fantastic.
Yep. So now it's Vincent and Elixus.
Wait, is it? Did they roll?
Right.
No,
Let me.
I rolled high them. I rolled an 8.
I'm currently trying to keep track. Because... Oh yeah, it is. It's Gareth. Sorry, one moment.
Yeah.
Trying to keep track of numbers is hard, especially when you didn't put initiative.
Yeah, because I can't spell. I am the big stupidoo.
Oh shit. Did the wrong thing.
It's just easier to find them.
Move everyone off to the side.
Yep. Yep, okay. Go.
Alright. Well, who's on the top deck at the moment?
Nero and the Grom.
Alright. Well, I'm obviously over here. I'm gonna kind of walk down. I'm gonna walk over to the Grom and just go, hey. So, how come you know Infernal then? Or is this just...
That was Nero you're talking to, not...
Oh, Nero. How come you know Infernal then? Or is that just knowledge you've gained over time?
Let's just say being half fallen, is the best way to say it, has its perks. I speak Infernal, I speak Celestial, and I speak Common.
Oh, you cut out, Zach.
I should. Pretty much he just said he speaks Common, Infernal, and Celestial.
Intro. That's quite handy to know. I mean, my advanced language knowledge kind of you know, ends at ends at Draconic and Common. Purely because I didn't dedicate myself to studies that much as a child. Kind of looking back on it, I wish I did now. Isn't isn't Nero the gunslinger, right?
No, that's Cranston.
Okay, right. But okay, that's a discussion I need to have with you for another time, Zach.
Yep.
Anyway, continuing on. I just want to say thanks for stepping in over there. Even though the guy got away, we did at least get some information out of him. Some of it might not be useful, but some of it's a start, I guess.
You guys were taking longer than expected. A few of us went to see it to investigate. So, and we heard what was happening. It was Lester's idea to actually act.
Whose idea?
Lester's.
You cut out again.
Lester's.
Alright. Wow. Hmm? Like I mentioned, thanks for having our back. It's nice to know we have a group like you guys that we can count on. It's nice, in a matter of fact, when you've been sheltered the majority of your life, and when you've got something like this where, I don't know, like, could I consider you guys family? With as long as we've been traveling together? Probably not. That sounds crazy now that I think of it.
Understatement. Besides, at the moment, I'm probably the only one who actually understands kind of what your similar situation's like.
Really?
I'm the son of a patron. A warlock patron. The things that tend to be evil.
Wow, that's kind of impressive.
Not really.
Well, I did find some information. My dad has, well, did request me to try and stay out of this business.
And that's not going to happen, I'm guessing.
Well, we can try to stay out of it as much as we can, but part of me is saying, and I want to pursue this. He told us what the affliction was, the curse, and he told me more about my past. And I guess that confirms that, well, the whole thing about my brother being a chosen one and me being a chosen one looks like I was the failed experiment, and then my brother was the successful one. And with the way he was talking about, you know, having the world fall into war to get his goals across, that's something I just can't let slide. Ever since I left the village, I've dedicated myself to protecting the weak and protecting those that I, you know, deem worth protecting. And, you know, if I have to go against my dad's words, as much as I respect him now for finally opening up and telling me about things, if it means protecting the whole world and protecting everyone in it, then it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make.
That doesn't sound like much of a failure, that sounds more like a success. If you and your brother are supposed to be balanced, as he does air quotes, because, well, last I checked, war is probably the least balancing thing.
What do you mean?
War brings death and destruction. Peace brings prosperity, life, and occasionally death. But not in the way of war, in hatred and anger.
Which is the way that he's trying to do it.
Sounds like to me that you're actually the successful one and your brother's a failure. Because if your brother was a successful person, you wouldn't be against him.
Well, I guess that explains why I've been chosen by the god of peace as some harbinger of peace then.
Maybe. I can't speak for the gods, I'm not necessarily favourable to them.
That's fair enough. You don't have to... With me, it's kind of a different. I'm not exactly religious, but believing in a god is completely different to knowing that one exists. Saying that with Q following us around, and his kind of, you know, godly energy and such. Hey, anything's possible. But what gets me thinking about this is the fact that Opal was, you know, bequeathed to that guy. It leads me to believe that all of this is connected somehow. It's like, you know the concept of destiny, right? Like, destiny's not allowed to be left to chance.
I know Destiny all too well.
Yeah, exactly. It's like all of our stuff up until this point, from when we first met, it's like it's all been interconnected. It's all been interconnected and such. Like, I know that makes me sound kind of superstitious, but you get where I'm coming from, right? Like, me, Tepid, and Opal meeting. All of that just, it's too perfect to make up. And the fact that that karma person was identical to the people we fought on that ship way back when, a month ago. It's all too convenient to be left up to chance at this point.
That seems like something you're going to talk to someone else about. When it comes to destiny and whether you choose it or whether it chooses you, I was destined to be killed the minute I was born. Look where I am now.
Yeah, with with our merry band of misfits.
Well, it's more the fact of I shouldn't technically have been able to be conceived.
So
A patron cannot take physical form unless given a host. My father wasn't given one.
Right? So I guess you're living proof that destiny could be defined. No, defied.
Maybe. Or, for all else purposes, maybe destiny is a complete pile of shit.
That's that's another thing you could take from that, but I feel like our best course of action for now would be probe Opal for more information. To find out what she knows, and then we take our actions from there. Because at this current moment in time, once I've reconciled with with the mother of my child and gotten her, and explained to her what my dad's willing to do for her and the family, I've got nothing going on really. Obviously, I want to make sure that my child's safe and everything, and then obviously maybe continue on with you guys, because this is, well, with everything this is going on, this is just something I can't let slip, if you get what I mean.
Again, with everything going on, probably wise not to mention this to anyone. And from what the way you've spoken, what happened, I think Opal's about in the dark as everyone else. Because you said she acted complete opposite to how she usually is.
It was like she was brainwashed by him. There was a select phrase that he used.
That's still metagaming, Aiden.
Is it?
Yes. You didn't realise that.
Okay, fine. Yeah, it was like she was under some kind of mind control when she first met him. So we conferred that whatever's going on, that it is a cult.
And this isn't the first time either. One thing I actually did notice, same with Cliff. When we first met your father, she had a very similar reaction. Not as bad. There's something going on that we don't know about Opal, and from the sounds of it, she doesn't know either. Whatever our next target is to go, it might be a wise idea to head to her place, find out what's going on, and hopefully find out some more answers.
That's exactly what I was going to suggest, because obviously if we go, because, well, one of those tigers one of them knew who Opal was, so it's logical to assume that, they're in cahoots with my brother, so it's logical to assume that Opal's old place might have the information we're seeking.
Potentially.
So
whatever's going to happen is going to happen. How it happens, though, that is always left up to us.
So I guess we take one more day. We prepare that we talk this over with everyone else in the morning to go over for our best course of action, and then, well, I guess we go from there.
Yep, though there's still one order of business that does need to be chosen first.
Yeah. That's one thing I am going to need a little bit of help.
No,
Help with.
before that, who's the leader?
Oh.
If we act like a group, we're going to need one. And you can count me out. Up until recently, I worked alone. No way in hell I'm leading this group. Well, numbskulls.
That's one way of putting it.
And Nero's now just going to head off to bed.
Kira's going to stay up for like about 10 more minutes, just looking at the town, going around before heading to bed.
Yep. And now we move to...
I'm going to go to the toilet, get rid of stuff. So
move to Vincent and Alexis.
Hello.
Hell yeah.
What do you want to ask Mary?
Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Hold on. I just came from peeing.
Thank you.
Didn't need to know that.
Sorry.
Remember, this is being recorded.
I know. I just wanted everyone to know.
PSA.
PSA. I have peed. God, I'm sorry. Okay. Hello. Hi, Mary. No, wait. You are Mary, yeah? You're Mary?
Yeah.
She turned to you and went, yes, I'm Mary.
Okay. Great. I've seen you a lot with Tepid. They're, I'm guessing you're, like, really close, or...
We're a couple, if that's what you're insinuating.
Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I have nothing against them. Okay. So...
Quick clarification.
So, about something that happened earlier, Tepid sort of picked up this crystal, and out of the blue sort of stepped back and had a bit of a hazy moment and said that she'd been seeing flashbacks. And
No. She didn't actually mention that.
Oh wait, did she not?
No.
I did mention that I did have flashbacks beforehand.
Yeah, because I asked and she was like, yeah, I saw flashbacks to a Colosseum.
No.
Yeah, because then we were like, is that good or bad?
No. I said this was actually, as DM speaking, Harry recognised the feeling of the same thing beforehand. You didn't actually have any flashbacks this time.
No, the thing I explained was that when I had flashbacks back then, it felt the exact same. I mentioned that.
I might have missed that bit then.
I have mentioned that she's had flashbacks before.
Okay, I might have missed it then.
That's okay, that's no problem. But you know, yeah, so like that kind of thing. Are they alright? Is that everything okay there?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Oh
wow. Sorry.
Sorry. Shit. I mean, I'm sure it's fine.
A conversation later.
Yeah, I think maybe it was okay, and I've just made that up, probably. I'm probably misremembering it to be worse than it was. So wait, so how long have you actually known each other?
About a month. Same with pretty much everyone aside from Cliff. Known him most of my life.
Okay, well yeah, so you were the wrong person to talk to about this, sorry.
Do you know who else is closer to her?
Who's lasted longer?
I don't think anyone.
Really? About Akira and that.
You two and Cliff are the newest people on the ship.
You know, I mean like the older people, the people been here the longest.
Yeah, everyone's been on the ship at the same time aside from you two and Cliff. And I'm probably the closest person to her, and this is the first time hearing about the flashbacks.
Elder, did she make it up?
What about the flashbacks?
Yeah?
Maybe we misremembered.
I don't know. Maybe it was a way to stop us from getting the gem.
Can I roll to see if I can hear this?
Roll perception.
Perception.
I'm moving Akira back, so I assume by this past as he's
Terrible,
got
unless I'm assuming I don't have guidance still.
No.
Okay, that's a 10.
You are in the room next to us, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but there's currently a wall in between.
Oh, right.
You can hear you can hear like muffled stuff. You can't actually tell who's talking though.
You're not bothered about that. You're not bothered about the mumbling.
Really?
No, I'm asking.
People talk all the time.
Okay, fair enough. And everyone's going to sleep as well, so we can't ask anyone else.
There's not really a lot more we can do here.
I mean, we could just ask Tepid again.
We could.
Go and ask now.
Yeah.
Sure, everything's fine.
I don't want to anger her.
Why not?
It would be nice.
Just because if she doesn't want to talk about it, she doesn't have to. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll just ask. A friendly ask.
We can try.
Yep. So
Yeah,
you two
peer around the
go.
wall a little bit.
Are you trying to hide this?
Can I just full on stand in the doorway?
can, sure.
See the outline of me.
Ghostly, haunted.
Can I just look up from my bed?
Oh, you're reading. Hello. Is it a good book?
Uh-huh.
Oh, what is it?
It's an adventure story. What do you want?
Oh, well, I mean, firstly, I was interested in the book. I wanted to know what it was. But we were just talking to Mary. Congratulations on your relationship, by the way. What's wrong?
Nothing.
We were just asking, and she didn't seem to know anything, so I just wanted to know what is up with what happened earlier, because that was wild.
It's none of your business.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm just asking. That's okay.
It's still none of your business, so go away.
Maybe we should step back.
Kind of negative kind of response I'm getting there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Fuck off then. Great. I'm glad we had this conversation.
Excuse you. You came over to me and asked me about something I don't want to talk
I
about.
asked you about your book, which was very friendly.
Yes, and then you asked about what happened earlier, which I don't want to speak about. So can you go away?
Guys.
As
We've all
you
had a very long day.
as you two are arguing, you just hear a faint sound of as you hear the sound of a gun clicking, and you just see Cranston. It's like, shut up and sleep. And just actually like
yeah,
sleeping.
Sorry, I forgot people are sleeping here, aren't they?
Maybe we should step back.
This is kind of a sour note.
Mhm.
Okay.
You gonna go away now?
So there's definitely a no on talking to us about what happened earlier, because it was just weird, and we aren't forgetting it.
Oh, away.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. This is good. What time is it right now?
It's now about midnight.
Okay, yeah, that's a good time to maybe go and just hang out. Just do something.
No, I'm gonna sleep.
The night is young.
I don't want to have to admit defeat and sit in a bed after this conversation. I want to leave the room, wait till Tef is asleep, and then go back, please.
You're what?
I don't want Deborah to see that I'm just going to bed and upset.
Have you walked away at this point?
Yes, I'm walking through here.
Can I take this opportunity to heavily apologise to Tef? I don't want relations to be soured between us. Thank you. Sorry.
It's fine.
Thank you.
I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with Vincent.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Alexis out.
This is out.
I'm serious here. I'm gonna go to sleep and put my book down.
What are the quarters on the ship, by the way? There was like a storage bit, wasn't there?
You have the cargo hold.
Yeah.
You have the main quarters, which is this big area.
Mhm.
You have the kitchen area.
Yeah.
This area here is the bathroom. Like big.
Where's the kitchen area?
This area here.
Oh shit, can we go to the kitchen area?
Sure.
What? Oh shoot, sorry.
We have a kitchen area.
We have a kitchen area, man.
We do have a kitchen area that everybody forgot about. I don't think anybody's had some proper food.
What they got?
Actually, you don't know that.
I remember having an egg sandwich.
I know that nobody in our party have like actually had a decent meal in a while.
You two
We
go in.
bought Opal a sandwich.
You two go in and you see a few countertops. You actually do see like an oven with a gas top. You see a fridge, which in this universe is magical. You see a freezer, again magical.
But there's still a gas top.
Yeah.
That's not magic.
No.
It's a magic top.
Okay. Man, let's go to that fridge. Magic fridge.
Magic fridge.
You
Magic fridge.
you open the fridge.
Yes.
It's empty.
Okay, well, what are people eating? Can I look in the freezer?
You open the freezer.
Yeah.
There's
Here we go.
there's bacon.
Oh.
There's some beef. For some reason, there's quite a few whiskey bottles
Oh.
and some lard.
And some what, sorry?
Lard.
Okay.
Why
Let's get the whiskey and the lard out,
Oh,
boys.
the party has begun.
You're
The
gonna-
party has begun.
You're
Helen, do you want
gonna
some whiskey and lard?
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck Teffy, let's
you
have
want the
this.
entire party to kill you.
What is wrong with you?
People don't want to talk about their emotions, that's fine. I don't care about the stupid gem. I just wanted to know what it was. Let's have some whiskey and lard.
As you reach for the whiskey, you just hear, "Let go of my whiskey!"
God, what was that?
You look around. You see a ghost form of a very old, short man with like a very. It is a patch job beard that is literally a patch job because he shaved parts off and just kept others.
Okay, well he's a
And
man.
he's super skinny. He's like, "Stay away from my whiskey, it's mine!"
Can we see if he takes bribes?
Roll insight!
Yes!
You guys always get into trouble with this shit.
Enjoy the most responsible party members going, and I thought fucking Clepid was bad.
Right.
Oh.
20.
Oh shoot, I did it in capital so it didn't count. Hold on.
Fool.
Keyboard smashing one too many.
Elle did a pretty good job. Is this guy just a straight up ghost?
Yeah, he is a straight up ghost.
How does he drink?
Why don't we
Yeah,
have fucking
excuse me,
ghosts?
what's your problem? Why can't we have this?
It's mine! My bacon,
Okay.
my whiskey, my lard, even my beans! As you actually notice,
And
if you look at the back of the freezer, you do see a lot of beans.
That is a lot of beans.
Collection of beans.
I mean, what are you using it for?
They're my food, they're my diet. They're the
You're
four
eating
basic
them?
food groups. Beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard.
And you're eating them.
I love this guy.
Can I ask a question? Why have you got? Are you eating to stay alive?
Yeah, that's my
Because
question.
you're dead, I think.
I am! He quickly looks at his hands, realizes he doesn't actually have any legs, and just like, oh damn,
Sorry.
I did not expect that.
Are you okay? Did you not know?
Not really.
Oh,
I just assumed I was blue because I drank a lot.
dude, what do you
You
last
should cut
remember?
down.
What do you last remember?
Drinking some whiskey, eating some beans, bacon, and lard.
I love you.
I love this guy.
Why do we have a ghost just like vibing on our shit?
Because none of you explored the fucking shit.
Why are we like the players who only give a shit about the plot? Like, yes, the plot, give us more plot. Yet we don't get the regular mundane D&D things of just
That's because
shitting
we
things
are
out.
Aiden. We do care about the plot more than anything else.
You guys need to just like hang out.
Yeah, you guys need to just decide, hang out.
Yep.
I rolled to hang out.
So, yeah, you pretty much just blew this ghost's mind that he's actually dead.
Yeah. I'm really sorry that we've broken this to you.
It broke his heart.
Can I reach into the freezer and get the whiskey, please? You can't do anything to it.
As you go to reach, he goes to smack you. He goes through your arm, but your arm gets super cold.
Oh shoot.
That's fine.
Damn it.
Just open the freezer.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
No, as in, it was as if you just touched. It's pretty much as if you just held an ice cube in your hand for an hour.
Okay. That's not good, that's cold, that's bad. What was that for, man? Come on. We
Get
need
your own
some
food.
whiskey.
It's mine.
Do you want some? I can get you some. If you let me get it, I can pour you some.
I can get it myself. He goes to grab the
Well,
ball.
can you?
He actually picks
Can
up
we
the
have some
bottle.
then?
Oh, we can pick it up. That's scary. Please don't hit me with it.
Why would I waste my whiskey?
That's a good point.
Hey,
Can we have some?
juice? Yeah, do you eat like either please be nice to us and let us have some, or would you consider a sneaky bribe to have
Yeah, what do
some?
you like?
Whiskey.
He
Oh,
yeah, basically, he just looks at the. He gives you the. Are you fucking kidding me? Look, and like, he just turns his head to the freezer with all the stuff in.
What do you like?
Are you with that,
that isn't in
Dome?
the freezer?
It's mine.
Do you like anything that isn't in the freezer? Anything that, like human contact?
What do you want in life?
What do you want that we
Or in
can
death?
give you?
Or in death?
Or in death, more specifically.
Give me one good reason why I should let you near my stuff.
We got a truck full of wooden like shit. Do you want any?
He literally
so
raises his
smart.
ghost hand and just goes, "Do I look like I need tools?"
Yeah.
You could do. You know what? You could do. It could
Everyone
probably be your
needs a
ghost life.
tool.
Who doesn't?
It's just depending on which tool.
Exactly. You worded that in a fantastic way.
Thanks.
nice.
Man, what kind of stuff do you do as a ghost? Do you just hang out?
I cook the food. Who do you think's been cooking the food the entire time?
We haven't.
It only has been one of you, lad.
We haven't eaten here yet.
Well, that's your fault.
We're in here. Well, you're supposed to be the cook then, aren't you?
No, I'm the doctor. Of course I'm the cook.
Well, then
You've
you've
done a very good job of it.
Well, I haven't had anything. I'll assess that. Can you make me something and I'll tell you?
You seem like
Well, no, because we're gonna be eating it.
you seem like turn it like angle his head to one side, angle to the other, and you actually do hear about 5 clicks on each side.
Okay.
And he just clicks them with his fingers. I'll cook you the best damn meal it's ever had.
Yes, I bet you can't. Prove me wrong.
You see him like reach around. He grabs a pot, and the pot is about twice his size because he's only about 3 foot. Lifts up, drops it on top of the gas top. The gas top instantly lights as he clicks his fingers. And he literally, you see him just start putting stuff in the pot. You see him like open one of the bottles of whiskey. That, despite being in the freezer for God knows how long, it pours perfectly.
Oh.
Once it's about half empty, you see him like stop pouring and drinks the rest.
Okay.
It literally goes into him and just doesn't fall out.
It doesn't fall out.
Yeah. So you literally just managed to drink half a bottle of whiskey.
And he's a ghost.
Yep.
Okay, that's impressive. Well done.
And after about an hour, he literally hovers the pot over to you, grabs 2 bowls. What to you it looks like slog, like complete like slop.
Is this beans, lard, and whiskey in a pot?
Maybe.
Please.
Eat it and try to find out.
Okay, let's
But
see if we get
as
food
you
for
bring it towards you, what is each of your characters' ideal perfect food?
Oh my god.
Some world building, character building. Elle, you grew up in a forest, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're like greens?
Well, I was going to say Yorkshire puddings.
Yes, Yorkshire puddings. That's pretty good. Just Yorkshire puddings? Okay. I think maybe like a custard slice. I think that's on brand. Little pastries.
Sorry, one moment.
That's okay, that's no problem.
Do you mean a little 40?
So pretty much, as he puts the slop into the bowl, you get some of your favourite food. As you take a bite, it tastes like the best one of your favourite food you've ever had.
Oh,
yes.
baby. I'm glad we wasted an hour waiting for this.
It's like 1 in the morning.
Yep. That's what makes it taste even better.
Hell yeah.
1 a.m.
Yeah. You've literally just like you taste it and you're just like, oh. He looks very smug, despite being literally next to the pot of twice his size. But see what I mean? Best food you ever had.
You have proved me wrong.
Yeah.
Well done, man.
You owe me about a whiskey.
I mean, I don't have any, so I'm sorry about that.
I said,
That's
oh.
good though.
Yeah, no, like this is great. Thank you. Yum yum yum. Slappy slap slap.
If so, you eat the food.
We've got coming back.
Yeah, I'm taking this after this. You eat your food and you go to bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully Tempest asleep and doesn't see us.
Yep. And
Great.
I'll say we'll have our 15-minute break here.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, now I feel
What time are we actually going to finish?
About 8.
I'm enjoying a little break.
And we're back from our break. So now you've all had long rest. You'll wake up. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. What do you all do?
I'm getting up.
Akira's gonna get something to drink, like, you know, early morning. Gotta stay refreshed and such.
Yep. So
Is
you.
Vincent still sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so
Because I'm gonna do the exact thing I did before and not come out of bed.
See, this time has a very different meaning because last time it was an accident.
Yeah.
You head off to the kitchen, Akira.
Yeah.
The kitchen.
When you get to the kitchen, you see a small. That's not the kitchen. That's the bathroom you're going to.
Oh, this one then.
You see a ghost cooking.
Oh wow.
Do I want to know?
You got to turn to it. Oh, look, another person finally entering the kitchen. You don't have any of my food, it's mine.
Okay. I was literally only coming in here to get a drink. Like, just like a glass of water or something.
He just floats over to one of the taps, turns it into, and like brings out a glass, gives you the glass.
Magic.
Now go on, get it! Unless you want food.
Have you been here the whole time?
Yeah, I have.
Wait, so you've just been a goat. Wait, can you leave the ship? Or do you just choose to stay here?
Piss off.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, so what? You're like a lingering spirit that haunts the ship or something?
No, I'm a goddamn doctor.
You said that
He
earlier.
loves that life.
I'm just gonna repeat your line.
Akira just kind of walks back and just kind of says, you know, it's not the weirdest thing to us, but you know, okay.
Yep. So, Tepid, you're
And then he
going
just sits-
to.
And he just sits down.
Yeah, I'm going over to Fit. Also, I remember you were on the other side, Vincent, before, but it's
Oh
fine.
no, we swapped beds.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna like tilt the hammock so he falls
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
down.
Roll strength, Harry. Okay.
Okay. Plus 3. 12.
Am I rolling a saving throw?
If you don't want to get knocked out the hammock,
I don't want to get knocked out the hammock.
that'd be a strength save.
Oh great, I'm happy about that.
It's your strength.
Oh my god! It's not -7.
No,
You.
it's not fucking -7, it's -2. Shit.
That's an unnatural 0.
Sorry, my head was in the game.
Oh my gosh!
It's not a 7, it's a 0. I did not get a -5. I got a 0.
I'm gonna have to roll for this.
Oh no.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh
What is
no!
happening?
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
I'm
No!
re-rolling, please, I don't want to have a -5, it was an accident.
Tepid, you
-2
pull the
strength.
hammock up
No!
and you force it down. And it starts spinning rapidly.
My arms don't to break.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk away.
I'm gonna kill you.
Act like nothing happened. In fact, I'm just gonna sit right at this bench.
Yep.
That bench over there.
Then-
Fantastic.
And then Vincent, as it keeps spinning, it stops slowing down, and then just stops as
Oh,
you're
yeah.
facing the floor,
Oh, okay.
and you fall out.
Yeah.
Opal
Can I-
holds up. Opal
can I
holds
walk
up her
over to
10
Tepid and say
sign
good
on
job?
her bed.
What was that, Ruby?
But no,
Opal holds up her 10 sign that she still has.
God.
I forgot she has that. She
And
hasn't
probably
used. She hasn't. You know, used it in a while.
You need healing over there?
Do I need healing? I don't know.
No, you didn't take
I don't
any
think so.
damage.
No, I'm just emotional healing would be good.
Yep. So
I mean, I didn't see who it was, but I know who it was.
you're now wide awake.
Yeah. Okay, Elle's gone, isn't she?
Yeah.
Lester's hanging out. Great. Happy. It's good
Yeah,
morning.
I've got my book out and I'm just sitting at the bench.
Your
The same
what out?
book.
Same
Same book as last night.
adventure book. I remember it well.
Uko's gonna go to the kitchen.
Yep.
Morning.
You staring at me.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull Opal over before she goes into the kitchen. Opal,
No.
quick thing.
Huh?
Quick thing.
Uh-huh.
Don't be surprised when you go into the kitchen. I found out this morning that we've had a ghost following us all around, and he's kind of possessed the kitchen.
What?
It's just a shit.
Yes, there is a ghost that has been on the ship for God knows how long, and he's in the kitchen making breakfast. I assume for himself.
So he's a good ghost, or do you need me to smite?
Well,
You
no,
need.
I assume he's good. I mean, he gave me this when I asked for a cup of water, so I'd assume he's coherent. It's just that I know what you're like. It's just that I know what you're like.
Excuse me. What do you mean? What I'm like?
You kind of see something that like looks, freaky and stuff, and stuff happens.
I've gotten better at it.
Akira just like if I had an eyebrow to raise right now, it would.
All right. Then I'll go and say hello to our new ghost.
Just don't overreact, because I know what you're like.
I'm not going to overreact. Honestly, what do you take me for?
You'll have
Okay.
no trust for Opal.
Okay, cool.
Head into the kitchen.
Yeah, you walk past Negrom.
Hey, Negrom.
Morning.
Morning.
And as you enter the kitchen, you see a man of 3 feet, ghost of 3 feet, standing next to a 6-foot pot, reaching up and he is stirring it. He just turns to you and went, "What do you want? You want any of my food? 'Cause not my food, not yours. You want food? You get this." He points to the pot.
Hello there. Let me introduce. My name is Opal Divine. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. How long have you been here, if you don't mind me asking?
Seems like as he keeps going, just move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just keep doing it. And a long time.
Alrighty then. Do you need any help with that?
He just glares. You went, "Do I look like I need help from you? Or any of you? You ain't even knows I was here."
Alright. I'll just being polite. So and I can't look to the food that he pointed to. What is it? Is it like some wood sludge stuff?
It is slop. It is like slop. When you smell it, you smell your favorite food.
I don't trust this, and I kind of leave I just kind of do like 180 and leave the room.
Where you going, huh? Came here for something? Might as well come get it.
I've left the room. Akira, the ghost, has made weird sludge stew that smells like my favourite food, but I do not trust it.
Ow.
You're right.
My computer's on my lap.
So what's everyone else doing?
Just reading my book.
Yeah, just vibing, just leaning against the wall.
Akira
just,
needs to
like,
have a word with
looking.
one of the. Akira needs to have one of the guys, because the situation that he needs to take care of, he kind of needs one of the guys with him, except because taking one of the girls would just complicate things even further.
Sorry, what?
He needs to talk to the mother of his child, and wouldn't it look dodgy if he had another girl with him?
I'll come. I'm great at social
Really?
support.
Same phone as
I love you, literally,
I'm a
Aaron.
man
You
with
just
really good emotional support.
you just
I'll
dug
help.
yourself a massive hole next to another massive hole.
Huh?
You already had a massive hole because you couldn't remember the name of the mother of your child. You now just dug another one because you're assuming she would literally be pissed at you if you were with another woman.
Isn't that how relationships work?
Akira,
Oh,
misogynistic. Oh, fucking. I swear to God.
What?
Keep in mind, this is me out of character. You are
I know.
dealing with Zach. You are dealing with someone who is an autistic child who has not been in a relationship in 6 fucking years.
I have that beat with 8.
Yeah, but I don't know how relationships work in life, dude. How am I supposed to work a relationship in D&D?
It's all good, man. It's all good.
What am I supposed to do in this situation?
Just warning you that you're digging yourself a very large hole.
But I don't know why!
But we're no, because you haven't done it in character yet, have you?
No!
That's why we're warning you out of character that you're digging yourself a very large hole.
What is this hole I'm digging?
I'm not entirely sure what the hole
This
is.
is what I don't understand.
Me and Harry just thinking like something. Basically, Aiden, you're giving off you're pretty much going off a very bad stereotype.
Huh?
Talking about.
It's very
Not every
stereotypical.
woman will get mad at somebody for having a female friend.
So
or a
wait,
female
can
window.
we say this out of character so this like
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is all
yeah.
this is all out of
You
character.
can edit this out.
if
For
I
sure.
bring
Hold on, give him 10.
one of the other girls with us, will she get mad at me?
Ted will make it very clear that she's a lesbian, dude.
Yeah.
I love.
Fine. Okay. Right.
That doesn't mean she'll help. But she will make it clear that she's a lesbian if if you want her to.
The service.
Okay. Cool.
And Opal is just Opal.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not considering bringing Opal along for this. This is just gonna end in another situation because of Opal's misdeeds. Because I know what happens when Opal gets put into a situation like these.
Okay. Who are you going to take with you to see the mother of your child?
I'm gonna ask. Okay, my best options because of the whole lesbian thing are probably. Okay, well I've got 3 people in mind. That being Cranston, Mary, Tepid. Those are my options.
I'm surprised Lester isn't one of them, given how he is an innocent person.
Actually, yeah, that is very true. Lester is another option.
Lester is a bard with the heart of gold.
I'm trying to think. Because I've got, okay, if I bring Tepid and Mary, bring Tepid or Mary, that I've got the benefit of the whole. Oh, someone left. So I've got the whole benefit of the whole, that they can just clearly state, oh, we're lesbian. Lester's obviously got a heart of gold, and Cranston's, been alive for like 200 years. He's got to understand some of this stuff. I think it would be best to play it safe and go with Lester.
Yeah, bring the bean.
I think it would be best to play it safe and go with Lester. Because I know if I ask Tepid will probably won't be that coherent with us. Yeah, and Lester, however, will probably go
that
on.
and agreeing.
Yeah.
He likes kids.
Meanwhile, Lester's just walking out. Like, he is very much. He is super groggy. He's actually got a little nightcap on.
Aww.
Oh wow.
Love Lester so much. He's a baby.
Precious
Like-
Lester.
I quickly wave over to Lester and you alright, dude?
He just says, yeah, just a wee bit tired.
Oh, how long do you need to wake up? Because I need to ask you something.
Would you like me to make you some tea to pack you up?
You see him like raise his hand as he just falls asleep standing up. And just yummy. Yummy.
Can I roll to see if he went to sleep before me?
That would be a history check.
Oh, it's getting really hot in here. Hang on, I'm gonna have to open a
So
window.
take off all your clothes.
I don't know.
Okay, +1. Oh god. Oh, unnatural 20.
He went to sleep after you did.
Oh, so he was up pretty late. Okay, so I went to sleep at about midnight. Maybe it's best you don't ask him anything for now. Kira.
Yeah. In that case, can you assist us with something?
With what?
I need to go rectify. I need to go rectify things with the mother of my child, and obviously explain that my dad's willing to give them hospitality.
Would you like me to go with you?
It kind of rolls up her sleeves. Alright, I'll come with you.
I go to Opal and I'm like, Opal, dude,
Yeah?
stay here and make sure everything's alright.
I want to see the baby.
You can see the baby after all of this is blown over. Okay?
Fine.
Okay, cool. Right, tap it.
Give me just 1 minute, and she runs into the bedroom.
Yep.
Because I want to, not because it's
Grabs her other mask and puts it on so she has a human face.
Human face and green skin.
And obviously she's covering up the rest of her skin.
Okay, yep.
Okay. And then she's gonna come back out. Alright, I'm ready.
Well, do you want to leave in about half an hour or so? Gives you time to, wake up and get yourself sorted.
Oh, I'm awake. I wake up at 7 most mornings, Akira.
Well,
And I
that's
just
fine.
kind of like eye Vincent up.
What the fuck?
And I look back at Akira.
Just
Akira just kind of confers, like, there's something going on between the two of you, and I'm like,
I don't want to know.
It's just become a morning thing now to just wake up.
Yeah, it's sort of like a ritual.
Bullying him.
Alright,
Yeah.
anyway.
Bully the wizard.
Thank you.
Anyway, alright then, shall we go to the porthouse then?
Yeah, sure.
As you're all talking,
There's a ghost in the kitchen.
you might want to look at the roll 20.
Oh, Paradox is here!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's Paradox!
Oh god, I hate this guy! Right, I'm going straight back into the bedroom.
Yeah, in a blue flash, you just see Paradox appear, lab coat and all. Look at his pocket watch. He looks up and He looks around. Ah, seems I'm at the right time for once. Strange.
Paradox!
So, wait, you're the time traveling guy?
Move.
Yes, I am, Mr. Draco Storm.
You again.
And of course you know who I am. Alright, cool. Alright, okay, but, you know what? But all of this weird crap that's going
I
on.
won't know you for the reason you think he does, Akira.
No, I'm just kind of confused how I've woken up this morning, gone into the kitchen, there's a ghost in there, and then we've got a time trap standing right here. As far as I'm concerned, things can't get any weirder. Unless Q shows up, and then things just...
The universe
you know.
will get weirder.
Unless Q shows up, and then he just starts doing shenanigans, as he usually
Don't
does.
tempt fate. Don't tempt fate. I cannot deal with him this morning.
As you then hear another puff of smoke. As if you all look back into where the puff of smoke came from,
Yes.
Yeah.
you see Q in Archmage robes.
Oh!
Why are you wearing those?
Why do you think? I am an Archmage of the highest regard.
Sorry?
Wait, really?
Yes. How do you think I got this power?
I thought you were just a humble trickster.
Oh, I am that as well, but I'm also an Archmage. I'm a time traveller, and a dragon, and an orc, and a human.
What?
Let's... Okay.
Right. Anyway, continue on.
Okay.
Just like,
Oh.
don't leave me with these.
Have you guys actually, like, met Hugh?
We met him very briefly, very, for like half a second.
Wait, well, this
I
is
haven't met Paradox yet.
Okay.
After.
Everyone, this is Paradox. He's a time traveler and a very nice gentleman.
Hello.
Thank you.
It's good to meet you, Vincent Elixir, Akira,
Okay.
Lester. And he just starts listing all your names.
Great. That's great.
Introduction.
Anyway, what
Busy with this
brings
guy.
you
Well, as he turns back to you again, he pulls that book open. I believe just before this you encountered your brother. I think.
Yep.
Ah,
Alright.
good. I'm on time for once. Strange I have to say that. I
Did that really
recommend...
poison us? What happened?
What?
This is mad. What? There are two guys? There are two guys now.
Yep.
Yep. Welcome
Okay.
to our world.
We just as confused as you are.
Yeah, this has kind of been going on for a month, and we have no explanation for it. We've just kind of accepted the fact that weird stuff happens to us.
The stuff with Q has been happening for a month. This guy came over once, I was almost positive I was dreaming, then apparently not. Because you guys can see this too, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paradox just turns to you, Tepid. Oh, I'm real as well. You are flesh.
Right. Well,
Though I am nothing like
Goodbye.
him, as he points to Q.
Thank goodness.
Me?
turning around and going back into the
He's going, leaving.
Yeah, what is up?
And you then see another puff smoke. Q just this.
Oh, and he's out. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Oh, okay.
He's
Well,
out.
he'll probably be back later.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
He just kind of watches. Anyway, continue on.
Well, I already know what you're going to probably do. And, well, let's just say, you might want to prepare yourself.
For what?
This path goes, takes a few left turns, a few right turns. Probably getting this wrong, but apparently a left turn at Albuquerque. Whatever an Albuquerque is, I don't actually know what it is.
Huh?
Yes,
So
I know.
wait. So what you're saying is that me literally going to see the mother of my child is gonna cause like a rift in time?
Wait, that's what you do? Oh no, I'm partially behind again. Well, seems I've arrived a long time.
Are
Goodbye.
you talking about the wait.
And he
Before
just
you-
takes a step forward and disappears in another flash of blue.
Well, there you go.
He must have been referring to what we were on about. Yes, he must have been referring to yesterday.
Or that could be a warning. You shouldn't visit your wife and child.
No, he's not his wife.
Well,
Oh,
going
sorry.
off from what he said, it would be logical to assume that he was on about yesterday, saying about it could end up in different scenarios and different branching pathways. So I would assume it wasn't about today, and it's more about yesterday.
Nero just walks up and, or it could have been about what we discussed last night.
That as well. And then I just turned to Opal and so Opal,
Yeah?
about your old place.
Uh-huh.
We might need to go pay them a little visit.
That's not really an option at the moment, I'm afraid.
And why is that?
Well, when I left, we were kind of have like a plague situation that only affects elves for some reason. We can't find a cure for it, so I'm trying to find one / be powerful enough to heal them all. It's a long story. Well, really, it's not. I just said it, but I don't think we should go back there right now until we have a cure or means for me to heal.
Do you even know what's ailing them? Or are you just assuming it's a plague?
It's either a plague or a curse. It has the effect of the plague, but it could
Think about what happened to you yesterday, and also the thing that my brother was on about, and the information that we also found out yesterday with my dad that you were in the room for.
Oh boy, it's just something like starts thinking, like the math meme starts like going off in her head, and then her colour just drains. Her colour in her face just drains completely. Oh no.
Aha! We're finally on the same wavelength, it seems.
Oh no.
Think about my brother's action. Think about the connection that one of those tiger people had to you.
Oh no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I think we've just put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I haven't.
And Opal just like zooms to like the top of the deck. Whatever that is.
Move your character token off like to the side.
Akira's gonna follow her. Make sure she's not doing anything too drastic.
Oh no, let me just move to.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, Opal's just holding onto like the edge of the boat, like both hands like kind of set, just kind of leaning over, looking like positively like seasick if it wasn't the fact that this place is like this thing isn't moving. Oh goodness.
Let me guess. Bad memories?
No, not bad memories. More of the realization that
Nagrom just walks up to you and
hmm,
he goes, "What the hell's wrong with the cleric? Well, she was supposed to be the same one, this batshit insane group."
You know the business.
I just turn around and give him
You know the business that all transpired yesterday?
Well,
Yeah. Turns out that it's all connected. Turns that our next destination would most likely be Opal.
yeah. Upon looking at Nagrom, you actually realise his eyes are a different colour than normal.
what, sir?
Nagrom's eyes are a different colour.
Oh.
Remember what Nagrom is able to do.
Yeah. He's shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Just like pacing.
So, what? She's part of an evil cult?
no,
Wait.
you know how my brother's basically decided a cult, and it's logical to assume that Opal's church, or wherever she comes from, has a connection to my brother, and according to Opal, there's a plague going on in her land. So, by putting two and two together, and the fact that it was revealed yesterday that that same cult put the curse on my mother, it's logical to assume that that cult has done something to Opal's place as well.
No. Well, the body of Nagrom just turns and it's like, it's too early for this. Let me sleep. And you notice his eyes close. When they open, they back to the original. They go from red to green. They're like, I'm actually thankful you made the game to shut up. That's not what you can get every day.
Wait, so you guys have separate sleep schedules then?
No, more the fact of depending on who wakes up first, depends on who's in control first.
Right, fair. Actually, no, that explains it. Anyway.
Luckily, I can hear everything that's said once I'm awake. Not brood. You say it's a plague, but well, you think it's a plague? Why don't you just, actually? Did you actually check to see if it's a plague, or did you just assume?
Well, we tried to.
Confirmed it was we confirmed that it was a curse.
Not you. I meant the plague. According to the Opal.
Oh, right. Thought you were talking about my mother.
No, I gave her the cut. The thing that's threatening your town, did you actually confirm it was a plague and not anything else? Like a really bad case of food poisoning?
No. We have doctors, we have clerics. They were all trying around the clock to figure out how it all works and what's going on. We think it's a plague, but it came out of nowhere. We don't know. We have no idea.
But your church is also connected to the cult. How do you know that the doctors weren't lying?
And you've been duped.
Opal just looks really distant and then she just faints.
Oh shit.
Huh.
Akira and Nagrom just kind of look together and like.
No, Nagrom's is like. Always seems to be a reaction where I actually make people think.
Is no one gonna go and like help her? She fainted.
Akira's just kind of like. Well, that just happened. We go get. Akira's just gonna quickly yell down to everyone. Guys, I think we've made Opal faint from overload of information.
Nagrom just leans down, lightly taps her face, trying to wake her up.
Is he doing the All Might thing?
No.
Opal just kind of gets up like, I'm okay. This is fine. We don't know for sure about the cult thing. This could all just be a coincidence. In fact,
I doubt that. Because one thing that... Let me just tell you something me and Ted found out. There is a contract for a Priestess of Light. Given by the same person who gave the fucking kill order for him, as he points to Akira.
That being my brother. And think about what he did to you yesterday.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Exactly.
So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna how are we gonna
Yeah,
fix
sure,
it?
just no,
How are we gonna fix it?
fuck, I changed the legal character.
Opal just looks like genuinely like freaking out. Like, I don't know how to fix this. This is more than I couldn't fix it before. I wouldn't be able to fix it now unless I can become really, really strong. I could become stronger on the way there, but that'll take a lot of killing people. I don't really want to kill people. So, and again, killing if it's killing bad people for the sake of healing a bunch of good people, maybe it's okay. But I don't think my goddess will allow. But she might do.
Opal, you're overthinking it again.
Yeah, Negrom's just gonna like grab you by the shoulder and go, if it makes you feel better, you won't have to kill anyone, I'll kill the cult.
I can also help with that.
That too, you have trained killers with you.
Tepid, I didn't see you there.
Hey, sorry, I just came upstairs. You guys alright?
Yeah, we've kind of just
I'm here.
We've mainly just kind of put two and two together with the thing to do with Opal and our next objective.
I'm not that okay. Nope.
Negrom is going to turn to you, Tepid. She basically just found out that her entire upbringing was by a cult. Her town could be potentially being attacked by said cult.
We don't know that my family and hometown was running a cult. It was religion, and then another god turned out to be bad. But oh no.
Yeah, that sounds very cultish.
So your religion just turned out to be a whole cult?
And think about what my dad mentioned to us yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I know where we're going next.
Yep.
Right then, Tepid, shall we take care of it? Shall we take care of business? I'd suggest we get everyone to prepare, and we'll leave either this evening or we'll leave tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
I at least want to say goodbye to my dad before we head out.
Yeah. Make sure
your wise idea to leave.
get enough child support.
And
I want to sort that out first.
Yeah, but think about it. Your dad wasn't exactly happy about it before. Why is he gonna be happy about it this time?
And guys, on this note, since you've now decided to go see the mother of your child, I say we end it here.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
How was that session?
That was very good. Thank you. That was really
I like the fact that this one was more of a, other than the beginning, chilled, like more laid back session, and we've now got our next objective.
So let's combat.
Yeah, that's really fun.
And now you see what I said a while ago. I can break people quite easily given the chance.
The thing is, Tepid's been broken, Akira's been broken, so it's logical to assume that Opal's next. So, Phoebe and Abby, I would start preparing. Because after Opal, you're next.
I can't wait.
One of the most composed characters we have in this campaign. Tepid can break pretty easy, and so can Akira.
The issue with Akira is just because Akira's young. Keep in mind Akira's the youngest of the party. Akira's only 18.
Baby.
Tepid has been through a lot, so it's very easy to break her if you know her weak spots. But not many people know them, so, or at least I think. I'm not going to assume that.